Okay. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Pigeon Feather Studio हेर्नुहुने सुन्नुहुने सम्पूर्णलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद. हेर्दै गर्नुहोला, सुन्दै गर्नुहोला र हाम्रो Pigeon Feather Studioको हाम्रो कार्यक्रम कस्तो लाग्छ भन्दै पनि गर्नुहोला. Okay, guys, let's start from here. Paintball game कस्तो भयो? के हो paintball? Paintball. ल भन सुनाउ तिमीहरुको एक्सपिरियन्स पहिले चाहिँ.
हामी पहिले यो पेन्टबल गर्नुभन्दा अगाडि नै पहिले गरेको थियौँ हैन. तर त्यो चाहिँ आफ्नै पैसाले गर्यो. त्यसले पैसाले चलाएर मजा भन्ने.
कस्तो भयो एक्सपिरियन्स? राम्रो भयो? रमाइलो भयो?
It was really fun. It was my first time.
तिमीले हैन मैले अस्ति हामी भेट्दाखेरि त्यो कुरा सुनाउँदै थिए त्यही भएर. के भयो? टाउकोमा हाने रे कल्ला हाने रे टाउकोमा?
मलाई नि लास्ट गेमको राउन्ड 2 मा यहाँ नेरी
उसको टाउकोमा लाग्यो मेरो त कानमा लागेर खुन आइरहेको थियो.
खुन आको? ए हो र?
अहिले चाहिँ दाम हटो लाग्ने बित्तिकै त आमामा बन्द.
कतिको दुख्छ? मैले कहिले गएको छैन म त.
छालामा लाग्यो भने दाइ ढुङ्गाले भन्दा नि साह्रो लाग्छ.
सो एउटा खैरेको लागेको थियो होइन हातमा, त्यसको छेउबाटै लाग्यो त लाइक 4-5 फिट उतो छेउबाट लाइक खुन आएको थियो त्यसको.
एउटा पनि एउटा अर्को पनि थियो पछाडि हातको 2-3 ठाउँमा लागेको थियो पुरै झन् घाउ भएर खुन आएर लथालिङ्ग थियो.
सो लाइक छेउबाट अराउन्ड लाइक दे आस्क यु टु लाइक बी लाइक 20 feet away to like shoot गर्दाखेरि but like उसको छेउबाटै हानेको थियो.
मेरो छेउबाट 5 फिटदेखि नै हानेको अनि पुरै झनै कानमै
लागेको थियो उसको. खुन आइसक्यो थियो. हजुर.
कसले चाहिँ गरेन?
खोइ कुन चाहिँ हो? हेलमेट लगाएको पनि
मैले गरेँ.
खोइ आउँदा.
ए हो र? त्यस्तो
त्यो पेन्टबल गनको एयर सिद्धिँदाखेरि पुरै मेसिन गर्ने चाटो गर्न आउँछ गर्न थाल्छ.
But it was a fun experience. मेरो पनि सेकेन्ड टाइम थियो. हामी फर्स्ट टाइम गर्दाखेरि it was in second semester गरेको थियौँ होला हामीले. यिनीहरू लिङ्ग्विस्ट टाउनको गएको थियौँ. त्यो पनि रमाइलो भएको थियो तर सुरुमा खाँदा चाहिँ it hurts a lot. But like खेल्दै गएपछि you get used to it. But तर चिसोमा चाहिँ एउटा खैरेको लाइक हालाएको भने चाहिँ you're like done. एउटा खैरेको गएको थियो लाइक यस्तो बेस्ताएर गएको थियो लाइक लागेको थियो. I don't know how he was able to take all that pain. हजुर एउटा भेटमा मात्रै मैले आई थिङ्क वाज लाइक 3 layers
3-4 भेट हामी इन्स्पेक्टर
मैले त 4टा लाएर गएको थिएँ.
and I was wearing a one bulky like pants हुन्छ नि bulky खाले तर so I didn't get hit that much.
त्यो पेन्टबलको सेटअप पनि कस्तो खतरा हुन्छ क्या पुरै आइराकमै राखेको जस्तो गएर वरमा गएर लाइक स्टार्ट भन्छन् नि लु अब मार्नुपर्छ जानुपर्छ
one of the एउटा memories के थियो भने like I was in the barrel को पछाडि बसेको थिएँ म and then उनीहरु अर्को टिममा थिए क्या उ नारायण गोविन्द and then 2 other guys अनि म चाहिँ एउटा बेरलमा थिएँ अनि तिनीहरूले सुट गर्न थाले क्या मलाई घेरेर and I was alone there अनि यिनीहरूले अगाडि बसेर चारवटा तिनीहरूको I don't think they had the tactic or something like that but like they were just sitting back there doing nothing like I mean they were shooting it but like I was just मेरो चाहिँ गन यताबाट गएर यसरी हानेको थिएँ क्या so that was a fun thing to remember about.
यो पालि मलाई चाहिँ 6 जनाले I think म र सौरभ थियौँ होला एक थियौँ लाइक अगाडिदेखि 4 जना अनि साइडमा 2 जना थिए लाइक यस्तो गरेर बसेको एक ठाउँ नि ढुङ्गाको पछाडि हल्दिनु नभएर धन्न खाइएन.
ओके मैले त्यो सुन्नु थियो कि हैन त्यो भनेको ल आफ्नो परिचय दिएर हैन के गर्दैछौ. लेट्स स्टार्ट फ्रम यु ब्रदर.
नमस्कार सबैजनालाई मेरो नाम भीम भट्टराई. म चाहिँ junior Penn State Harrisburgमा studying cybersecurity. अनि मेरो प्लान चाहिँ छ अब मास्टर निकाल्ने after I graduate in December 2025 मा. Right now म अहिले काम गरिरहेको छु internship. अनि त्यस पछाडि I'm also the president of Nepali Association Club.
हजुर मेरो नाम चाहिँ सबैजना नमस्कार के मेरो नाम चाहिँ सौरभ भण्डारी हो. म पनि भीम जस्तै साइबर सिक्युरिटी मेजर हो जुनियर हो. अनि मेरो गोल चाहिँ आफ्टर कलेज इज टु वर्क इन द फिल्ड टेक्नोलोजी somehow figure out get a job. अनि I'm a current secretary of Nepali Club.
नमस्कार मेरो नाम चाहिँ नारायण सुवेडी. I'm the treasurer for Nepali Association Club. म अहिले कम्प्युटर साइन्स पढ्दैछु र अब 1 वर्ष छ. अब 1 सालमा यही टाइमतिर ग्रेजुएट गर्छु होला hopefully. अनि around this time काम खोज्ने त हो नि त्यही हो.
नमस्कार मेरो नाम चाहिँ भागवत दुलाल. नारायणको जस्तै कम्प्युटर साइन्सको मेजर जुनियर नेपाली क्लबको लागि कम्युनिटी आउटरिच चेयरमा छु।
Hi everyone, my name is Melina Detal, and I am I guess a junior now because we only have 3 more weeks of school left, and I am a bio major, and for Nepali Association Club, I am the vice president.
मेजोरिटी सबै यहाँनिर कम्प्युटर साइन्स पढ्ने देखियो होइन त? टेक विषय बढी कम्प्युटर विषयमा बढी पढ्ने के छ त? कतिको साह्रो गाह्रो रहेछ
भन्नु नि कसरी भन्नु
म भन्छु ल। एउटा होमवर्कलाई 40 घन्टा गरेर पनि 80% जति आउँछ होइन कहिले कहिले त्यस्तो छ मेजर चाहिँ अहिले
गाह्रो छ अहिले चाहिँ च्यालेन्जिङ छ भन्नु
च्यालेन्जिङ छ
अब हाम्रो नयाँ होमवर्क आएको छ अब एक हप्तासम्म 12 घन्टा गर्ने हो।
तिमीहरूको यो प्लान हो कि मतलब अब पहिले नै डिसाइड भएको म यस्तो पढ्छु यो पढ्छु अब भनेर?
पर्सनली होइन पहिले क्याम्पमा बस्दाखेरि लाइट स्विचहरू के को बारेमा थाहा थिएन मलाई। अमेरिका आएपछि कोठामा जान्छु टक्क गर्दा लाइट अनि वाउ लाइक कसरी यो कस्तो हो कसरी हो भनेर इन्ट्रेस्ट भयो। अनि बिस्तारै सिक्दै 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 5th ग्रेडमा हुँदाखेरि हामीहरूको एउटा लाइक जब फेयर जस्तो थियो होइन। त्यति बेला चाहिँ पे चाहिँ 192 स्टार्टिङ भन्न थालेँ होइन। लु त्यही हो अनि अलि प्यासन त छ तर अब एट द एन्ड अफ द डे डिग्री ल्याएर काम गर्नु पैसा कमाउनको लागि त हो नि।
त्यही हो लाइक अब नारायणले भने जस्तो नेपालमा लाइक टेक्नोलोजी एक्सपोजर थिएन होइन। अमेरिकामा आउने बित्तिकै अब सबै लोक छ नि त टेक्नोलोजीको लेफ्टतिर हेरो ट्याग उता हेरो सबैतिर ट्याग अनि त्यतैतिरदेखि स्लोली मेरो लाइक फ्युचरमा चाहिँ होपफुली लाइक रोबोट्स और लाइक एआईतिर पस्ने होइन। बट द्याट्स लेटर डाउन द रोड।
भेरी नाइस अनि मलाई त्यही सुन्न मन थियो।
So सबैजना like you know हुन्छ नि मान्छेहरू I don't think they pick out a major they want right after like America र अथवा they were in young age or something like that. People go through a crisis, yeah, major crisis. भन्नाले like you know what major they want to pick in हुन्छ नि अब धेरैवटा थोरै छैन मेजर in अमेरिकामा right, so you don't know what you want to do. So it's like अब whether you look into someone or like you know like knowledge पाएपछि चाहिँ you want to do something like that. So मेरो experience with that चाहिँ before I started it into my tech field, started my career in there, like I didn't know I wanted to become a nurse and I wanted to become a pharmacist, I wanted to become a doctor. So like a specific and then I was like, you know what, I'll just research more into something that really interests me and then I will go with it. And after that I just went with it. You know, it's like I'm like right now, like I wanted to switch my major to computer science because cybersecurity was like, you know, it's whatever. Sajilo, right. You could say Sajilo or something like for me, but like for other people, it's, you know, it could be a challenging, but I wanted to switch it, but I'm already junior, you know, switching to major, something like that. I wouldn't do that at this point. So I was like, I'll just go to master. I'll just pursue my master.
टेक फिल्डमा एउटा जोक छ कि कम्प्युटर साइन्स पढ्नेहरू मेजर स्विच गर्दा आइएसटीमा जान्छन्। आइएसटीको मिनिङ चाहिँ आई स्टप्ड ट्राइङ।
Well, whatever field you pick, right? Cybersecurity भनेको नि टेकै हो, like computer science भनेको नि टेकै हो. It's more of like you working together as a group to create something हुन्छ नि. अब cybersecurity भयो भने we're looking for something like flaw in the system while they are doing similar type of thing where they're creating it, we're checking it. You know, it's a loop.
CS ले सिस्टम बनाउँछ, साइबर ले सिस्टम
secure गर्छ, right?
त्यो लेभलको अन्डरस्ट्यान्डिङ तिमीहरूसँग अलरेडी छ होइन त? भनेपछि अब जागिर पाउनु मात्रै काम भयो होइन त, बाँकी रह्यो।
अब चाहिँ साह्रो छ जागिर पाउन।
के अरे मैले अफन के सुनिरहेको हुन्छ भने जस्तै विद्यार्थीहरूलाई स्टुडेन्टहरूलाई चाहिँ मेजर स्विच गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ अरे कति ठाउँमा होइन। अब पढिरहेको बेलामा अब सकिन आँट्दाखेरि चेन्ज गर्नुपर्ने त्यस्तो भएको छ तिमीहरूलाई? त्यो च्यालेन्जिङ हो त्यो पार्ट?
एउटा टाइममा एउटा टाइममा त मैले पनि बस स्विच गर्छु कि जस्तो पनि लाग्यो होइन। भरे एडभाइजरसँग बोल्दा ओर्दा झन्डै 1 वर्ष कि 1.5 वर्ष एड हुने रहेछ करियरमा होइन, कलेजको जर्नीमा। अनि बरु सिएसमा पस्यो अब सकुन त भनेर बसेँ। अब 1 वर्ष मात्रै।
हजुर या
तिम्रो चाहिँ एक्सपिरियन्स सुनाउ त के चाहिँ भएको थियो किनभने तिमीले अस्ति पनि अलिकति भन्न खोजेर रोकेको हो
हजुर मेरो चाहिँ अब क्राइसिसै भनौँ न पहिला अब के भन्नु अब साँच्चीकै कुरा हो हेल्थ फिल्डमा जान मन थियो धेरै मन थियो पहिलादेखि हाई स्कुलदेखि नै हस्पिटलतिर काम गर्ने हुन्छ नि धेरै प्रयास गरेँ अनि कलेजमा आएर पनि झनै 2 वर्षै हेल्थ कोर्सेस लिएँ होइन टु डु समथिङ इन मेडिसिन तर अब लास्टमा गएर एक्सपिरियन्स चाहिन्छ होइन अनि हस्पिटलमा काम गरेँ मैले समरमा 3 महिना अनि अब त्यहाँ अब त्यो काम गर्दाखेरि मैले अगाडि चाहिँ त्यो आफ्नै हुन्छ नि अब गर्छु होला भन्ने हिसाबले मात्रै बढेँ अगाडि तर अब देखेर त्यो हुन्छ नि ठाउँमा पुगेर एक्सपिरियन्स गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ मलाई लाग्यो ए म सक्ने रहेन रहेछु भने सिधै कुरा हो म सक्ने रहेन रहेछु मेरो ठाउँ होइन त्यहाँ पछि गएर म धेरै स्ट्रगल गर्ने रहेछु टाइम पनि मेरो धेरै बित्ने रहेछ धेरै पैसा खर्च हुने रहेछ अनि एकतिर अब घरको स्थिति हेरेर पनि आई हेभ टु बी विथ माई फ्यामिली मोस्ट अफ द टाइम सपोर्ट देम हुन्छ नि अब जेठो छोरो घरको होइन सो लाइक पढ्दा पनि हुन्छ तर इफ आई वुड बी लजिकल थिङ्क गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ या आई हेभ टु डु समथिङ वेयर क्लोज टु लाइक नियर माई फ्यामिली अनि पढाइले मात्रै गर्दाखेरि अब हुन्छ नि समवेयर डाउन द लाइन परिवार पनि बिर्सिनु सकिन्छ कि सो आई जस्ट वान नट टेक द्याट आउट सो त्यही भएर मैले मेजर स्विच गरेर टेक फिल्डमा आएर छु साइबर सेक्युरिटी होपफुली अब त्यस्तो ग्रेजुएसन ढिले हुँदैन होला मेरो लाइक होपफुली बाई 1 सेमेस्टर
चेन्ज गरेकोमा ह्याप्पी छ
ह्याप्पी छु या आम भेरी ह्याप्पी अब त्यही हो इन्टर्नसिप खोजेर ग्रेजुएट गर्न पाएँ झन् खुसी हुन्छु अरू त ठिकै छ
अनि काम पाएँ
ओके आज हामी विशेष गरी तिमीहरू इन्भल्भ भएको एउटा ग्रुपको बारेमा गफ गर्दैछौँ हामी होइन अनि तिमीहरू के गर्छौ त्यो ग्रुपले के गर्छ त्यही विषयमा रहन्छ एनएससीको बारेमा जसले भन्छ एनएससी के हो किन फर्म भयो
ठिकै छ अब प्रेसिडेन्टले स्टार्ट गरौँ न त होइन इट्स अल गुड म भनेको छुटेको कुराहरू दे क्यान सेयर इट बिकज दे आर अल नलेजेबल अफ क्लब एज दे आर पार्ट अफ इबोर्ड एन्ड अल द्याट सो सुरुदेखि नै म स्टार्ट गर्छु होइन त सो हाम्रो एनएससी 2022मा खोलेको थियो होइन त बाई 2 अफ द गाइज दिनेश भट्टराई र सोभित अधिकारी उहाँहरूलाई चाहिँ ग्रेजुएट गरेर अहिले जानुभयो होइन त सोभित दाई चाहिँ मास्टर सक्नुभयो होइन त अनि दिनेश दाई चाहिँ बायोलोजी सकेर हिज अन ट्र्याक टु गोइङ इन्टु मेडिसिन So as far as I'm knowledgeable of, they started this club because they saw the gap where Nepali students of a college outside and then all they do is go to class and class gara there was an interaction within our community or like friends of group of friends. So they thought that what, let's start something that can bring us together as a group where we can collaborate, talk. आफूले जे चाहेको कुराहरू गर्न सकिन्छ होइन एन्ड मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेन्टली क्रिएट अ लट अफ मेमोरिज होइन त द्याट वाज अ क्वोट द्याट वाज सेयर्ड फ्रम विदिन द बिगिनिङ अफ NSC formation अनि that was given to us by Sovit होइन त create as many memories as possible and that was basically a motto of the whole club. And this other stuff was like there was a lack of resources giving out to other students too. So like more college graduate, high school graduate kardaheri, I received a lot of scholarship, right? And I was knowledgeable of some of the scholarship out there within the community. Tara aba huncha ni within our Nepali community out there, even in Penn State, I know that धेरै मान्छेलाई थाहा थिएन क्या because like they were not knowledgeable of so अब मैले गएर as someone in the president or as someone in the group I can share those type of resources out to the people like हुन्छ नि अब Bhagat got like one of the scholarship that paid him I think $7,000-8,000 so think about that money like that was he was not aware of that but once I introduced him there's this resources out there he was able to receive that fund whether he was able to use that for like school ma huncha ki अथवा like privately. So he was able to get those funds. Banale like we're trying to give the information to everyone. And on top of that, we have been part of like we're going outside of the community, like reaching out to BCH or like within the local organization, and we're trying to work with them to do something. So recently, Bandhavani, it's been like a month or 2 months that we had collaborated with BCH to form an event where we could talk about mental health or some of the issues that are rising in the communities, or like Dinesh Bhattarai, which is my brother, he had an idea about doing an event where we could bring out people from like I don't know, like older grandparents like doing some type of diabetes type of activities. Diabetes ko chai check गर्ने अथवा like what should you eat, what should you not eat type of things to event गर्ने चाहिँ ल्याएको थियौँ. So it's like we're ongoing on with the stuff that we want to have. Is there anything that I missed, guys? Anything that you want to share?
I mean, I'll talk about my personal experience and like what my reason is. So पहिले नेपाली क्लब्स बनाउँछन् भन्दै थियो नि दिनेश दाइले भनेको हामीहरूलाई हामी पुल खेलिरहेको थियौँ यो क्याम्पसको एउटा रुममा ए तिम्रो नेपाली हो भनेर आयो हो त भनेर हाम्रो क्लब हुँदैछ है जोइन गर भने मेरो मनमा चाहिँ म अब यो क्लब जोइन गरेर यस्तो गर्छु उस्तो गर्छु भनेर यादै थिएन हैन मलाई चाहिँ रेजुमेमा दामी देख्ने हो यो भनेर गएँ अनि बिस्तारै बिस्तारै जाँदै जाँदै अलिक बुझ्न थाल्यौँ मेन मेसेज के हो एनएससी को लाइक युनाइट पिपल एक्सप्यान्ड आवर कल्चर मेक श्योर वी डोन्ट फर्गेट इट या द्याट्स माई पर्सपेक्टिभ लाइक एउटा कुरा एनएससीले चाहिँ के दिन्छ भने जिन्दगीमा ऱ्यान्डम मान्छे आउँछन् होइन र 5 वर्ष पछाडि त्यही ऱ्यान्डम मान्छे नहुनु भए मेरो काम सफल हुँदैन थियो भनेर भन्ने दिन पनि आउन सक्छ त्यही भएर एनएससीमा हामीहरूले कनेक्ट गर्न सक्यौँ भने भोलि पर्सि पनि युजफुल हुन्छन् मान्छे or whatever. Like a little example of why I think that's important. यहाँ छ यहाँ छ सौरभ यहाँ छ भीम होइन सबै हाई स्कुलमा चिनेको यो र म मात्रै हाम्रो लाइक राम्रो बोलीचाली हुन्थ्यो फ्रेन्ड्स भन्दा यो र म मात्रै थियौँ यो त यो मान्छे हो भने यो पनि यो म अलिक यङ्गर हो भाइ हो किन बोल्नु भनेर जस्तो लास्टमा गएर अहिले हामी यो एक ठाउँमै छौँ राइट सो we want to create that space for people to meet each other and hopefully have an impact on their lives as an AC in the college.
Nice, you guys are doing great.
Right, and I feel like I can touch more on that he brought an idea is what to talk about and like हुन्छ नि अहिलेसम्ममा NACs मा like we have done so many events हैन त तर अहिले अघि भर्खर
के गर्यो कस्तो खालको इभेन्ट तिमीलाई गर्न मन छ
हजुर सब अब रिसेन्ट सुरुमा चाहिँ रिसेन्टलीको भन्छु and then I'll go back to the previous one that was a major one हैन त so recently चाहिँ हामीहरुको पेन्टबल भन्यो नि त अघि हैन त so that was a school funded trips where as a group of college student some people hadn't had the chance to go to paintball in their life हैन त we went there to have fun and at the end of the day you know we had a lot of fun and we created a lot of memories किनकि अब some people didn't had done that before हैन त अनि one of the main like our plan was to do Dasai as we know that Dasai is our big event हैन त so Dasai हामीले event गर्यो last year it was at the what is it the Lancaster ma got was it what is it the place called
like
adult daycare right adult daycare ma garyo हैन त which we consider to be one of the biggest as like my running for president I wanted that to happen in school but it wasn't like we had some trouble with the school so we actually did it within our like with outside local organization I know that so which was the biggest accomplishment where we were able to accumulate like outside bairako manche high schoolers and aru mancheharलाई pani like other people लाई पनि ल्याएर got like एक ठाउँमा उयो गरेर समातेर we did a big event I think the people that attended was like 60-70 plus and another big one was Chatpata Day Chatpata Day was very pretty big we had about 200 plus people yeah so त्यतिखेर चाहिँ साडी लाएर आउनु भयो त्यो like मेरो मम्मी अरु मान्छेहरुले पनि हैन त it was a cultural event I forgot what it was Tees right so Tees ma हामीले Tees को प्रोग्राम र चटपटे डे भनेर मिक्स गर्यो नि त
तिमीहरुको यस्तो नयाँ कार्यक्रम चाहिँ मलाई मन पर्छ एउटा चटपटे डे टी पार्टी हैन
right so those events like Chatpata Day was like hosted with couple of different organizations within like local organization र हामीहरुलाई पनि गरेर and then T was hosted with organization too UN Action which is a local organization and it was a big accomplishment of हुन्छ नि NAC and the local organization because like हामीले यो हुन्छ नि as someone who has formed recently as a group and being able to do something big event like that and within our community is a big accomplishment and we're still young and able to learn. We haven't learned a lot of stuff, but doing this event has like opened our eyes, saying like open our eyes to, like हामीले यस्तो इभेन्टहरु गर्न सकिने रहेछ के भनेर. And by doing this we have learned so many like experience on it, like so many things, what not to do, what to do, and how can we bring people together or to like work together and stuff.
Okay. Keep it on this short to दिमागबाट. Okay. तिमीहरूले अब कार्यक्रम गरिरहेछ नि त हैन. नेपालीलाई मात्रै फोकस गर्छ कि स्टुडेन्टलाई मात्रै फोकस गर्छ कि अरु अब मल्टी ल्याङ्ग्वेज बोल्ने स्टुडेन्टहरूलाई पनि फोकस गर्छ कि स्पेसिफिक नेपालीलाई मात्रै हो, नेपाली स्टुडेन्टलाई मात्रै?
We target everyone. It's a very exclusive club. Inclusive. Yeah. Another one. It's open to everybody. I mean, the name of the club is Nepali Association Club, and it doesn't mean that just Nepali people are welcome. It's open to anyone that wants to learn more about Nepal and the culture of Nepal. And just to give a little example, since we're talking about events and stuff, we have an event this Friday, and it's Nepali New Year. So we're celebrating Nepali New Year at our school, and it's open to everybody that's at school. It's anyone is welcome to come. And yeah, we don't necessarily say, yay, you're from some other group, you're not welcome here. Like if people want to come, we welcome them with open arms. And our school does a lot of other activities such as like World Fest and Club Fair, where we're talking to a lot of people from a lot of ethnicities, and they walk away learning more about Nepal rather than just having Mount Everest.
तिमीहरूलाई त्यस्तो लाग्छ के अरे जति पनि अहिले तिमीहरूसँग इन्भल्भ भएर जोडिन्छन् ग्रुपमा आएर एनएससीमा जोडिन्छन् हैन, त्यहाँ अरू पनि स्टुडेन्टहरू छन् जति नआइरहेको छन् एनएससीमा जस्तो लागेको छ. अरू पनि अझै स्टुडेन्टहरू हुनुहुन्छ नजोडिने, एनएससीमा नजोडिने, कलेज गोइङ स्टुडेन्ट तर एनएससीमा चाहिँ नजोडिएको अझै स्टुडेन्टहरू नेपाली.
Yeah, there's a bunch. I feel like a lot of the times people that don't get to come are either because they have conflicting times with their classes, and that's something that we can't do. We have to pick out a time that works out for a lot of the people, and sometimes it doesn't work out for some because of classes, or they have work, or they have other responsibilities. And for them, like, we try to make sure that we do events on other days where they're welcome to come, but there are a lot of people that don't get to come because of their own responsibilities.
तर उनीहरूलाई थाहा हुन्छ जस्तै तिमीहरूको इभेन्ट के हुँदैछ, नेक्स्ट इभेन्ट के हुँदैछ, तिमीहरू कहाँ जाँदैछौ, के गर्दैछौ हुन्छ नि. तिमीहरूको त अब गरिरहेको छ नि त, इभेन्ट गरेर हुन्छ, के फङ्सनहरू गरेर हुन्छ. सबै अरू स्टुडेन्टहरूलाई पनि थाहा हुन्छ तिमीहरू के गर्दैछौ भनेर. किनभने त्यो मिस आउट हुँदैनन् होला भन्न खोजेको हो उनी अरू त्यहाँ ग्रुपमै नआउनेहरू चाहिँ.
आई थिङ्क लाइक यस्तो इभेन्टहरूको जुन लाइक हामी पब्लिसाइज गर्छौँ नि इन्स्टाग्राम अनि फेसबुकमा गर्छौँ होइन, लाइक अ लट अफ अब कलेज स्टुडेन्ट्सको इन्स्टाग्राम छ, अनि लाइक इफ दे फलो एनएससी अन इन्स्टाग्राम, लाइक हिजो कि अस्तिको आई थिङ्क यस्टरडे पोस्ट भएको थियो ऊ नेपाली न्यू इयर्सको लागि होइन, अनि पोस्टमा चाहिँ लाइक कहाँ हुन्छ, कुन टाइम, कुन दिन भनेर सबै छ. सो इफ दे आर फ्री लाइक they will be joining us.
Oh, कलेजकै आफ्नै नेपाली एउटा ग्रुप, यस्तो ग्रुप च्याट जस्तो चाहिँ छैन? सबैजना
ग्रुप च्याट पनि छ, अनि लाइक केही अपडेटहरू अब इभेन्टहरूको अपडेट छ भने हामी पोस्ट गर्छौँ होइन, अनि त्यसरी पनि हुन्छ. अनि सौरभले सो लाइक कम्युनिकेसन त छ होइन, लाइक इन्स्टाग्राममा छ, फेसबुकमा इमेल पनि जान्छ, अनि हाम्रो एनएससीको ग्रुप च्याट पनि छ. सो लाइक इन्फर्मेसन चाहिँ हामी पठाइरहन्छौँ, लाइक एनी अपडेट्स, लाइक इभेन्टको अपडेट कि मिटिङको अपडेटहरू, कहिले कहिले रुम चेन्ज गर्नुपर्छ होइन कन्फ्लिक्टले गरेर अरू क्लबहरूसँग. सो अपडेट हुने ठाउँ चाहिँ छ मेम्बर्सको लागि.
कोही पनि नछुटोस् भन्ने कुराहरू गरिरहेको हुन्छ होइन, सबैजना जोडियो भने त झन् राम्रो.
त्यो भगतले भनेको अपडेट चाहिँ अब मेम्बर्सहरूको लागि मात्रै हुन्छ होइन, बिसाइड द सोसियल मिडिया त्यो त जसले देख्छ हुन्छ. त्यो इमेलहरू अब अरू के, र हाम्रो स्कुलको नि एउटा सिस्टम हुन्छ होइन कोर्क भन्ने, त्यो एपमा जुनै इभेन्ट हुँदैछ के हुँदैछ भनेर सबै हालिदिएको हुन्छ. सो एनीबडी इज वेलकम टु जोइन, नन नेपाली, नेपाली.
So what I wanted to ask was like, we talked about a little bit of Nepali Club and all that, but I wanted to know like experience, what has been your like fun experience or one of the best experience with being in Nepali Club?
You're asking us?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Podcast host
Okay, I'm asking you guys. I'm asking you guys.
Yeah. Okay, tell us.
My most fun experience was when we went to the wheel no, not picnic. We were
A hike.
the Jundera we
Adventure Park?
Adventure Park.
Yo.
So fun,
Ziplining
like
one.
very exhilarating. के भन्छ adrenaline
Scary.
rushing, super fun. That was like the greatest experience. Outdoorsy type of person हो म हैन. I like to go outside, be in nature, and to be able to zip line through nature and be scared. हिँड्दै लड्न आँटिनु. It's very fun.
मेरो चाहिँ फेभरेट एक्सपिरियन्स रिसेन्टली भएको छ होइन लाइक लास्ट मन्थ हामी न्यू जर्सी मन्दिर गएका थियौँ एज वेल एज गो कार्डिङ आई थिङ्क द्याट हेज टु बी वान अफ माई ग्रेटेस्ट एक्सपिरियन्स हुन्छ नि एभर सिन्स आई जोइन एनएससी बिकज फर्स्ट अफ अल संसारकै सेकेन्ड लार्जेस्ट मन्दिर आफ्टर इन्डिया जानु पर्यो त्यो ओके सो मन्दिर पनि राम्रै थियो तर मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेन्टली गो कार्डिङ चाहिँ मजा लाग्यो किनभने किनभने गो कार्डिङ फन भयो नि त किनभने वी ह्याड टु राइड इन गो कार्ड स्पिडमा जानु पायो लाइक रेस ट्र्याकमा लाइक रेस वी द रेस अगेन्स्ट आवर members and it was very fun हुन्छ नि we get to kind of be in our own world for a few minutes हुन्छ नि so it was very fun सबैले मजा भयो
के भन्नु मलाई त कसले उठाएन
यो मान्छेले त्यो दिन जाने दिन कल गरेको थियौँ ऊ र म र मेरो साथीले उसलाई 10 खेप कल गरेको थियौँ उठेन अनि
साइलेन्ट बनाएर सुतेछ
त्यही हो
मन्दिर गएको अरे तर मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेन्टली चाहिँ गोड कार्टिङ हुन्छ
मेरो चाहिँ दुईटा छ फर्स्ट वान चाहिँ एथनिक नाइट होइन सौरभको घरमा द्याट वाज रियली फन हाम्रो फर्स्ट इभेन्ट थियो
फर्स्ट इभेन्ट
आई थिङ्क फर्स्ट इभेन्ट थियो होइन लाइक प्लानिङ गऱ्यो लाइक इट वाज रियली फन लाइक धेर प्रेप पनि थिएन होइन इट वाज बन्च अफ फ्रेन्ड्स हु न्यू एभ्री वान लाइक हु न्यू इच अदर डान्स गाउने ओर्ने जेपडी खेल्ने एन्ड द अदर वान इज भर्जिनियाको पिकनिक द्याट वाज रियली फन लाइक बाहिर गएर आफै कुक गरेर खाना ओर्न अनि हाइकिङ ब्याक आउँदा पानी पर्न थाल्यो भर्जिनिया हो होइन स्यानन्डोवा भ्याली फेरि गर्नुपर्छ
That's a really tough question. I feel like throughout this past year, there has been so many memories, which is what NAC tries to do. To pick a favorite, oh, that's really tough. I'm just like sitting here and going through every single thing that we've done, and I don't know if I could pick a favorite. Like, I think through every single event, trip, gathering we've done, like I've gained new friends, I've gained new memories, I've gained something new out of it, and I don't know if I could put one over the other.
भनेपछि तिम्रो सबैले इन्जोय गरिरहेको छ being in NAC सबैजना NAC
Absolutely.
लाइक भन्दाखेरि के हुन्छ भने यसमा
अरूले के चाहिँ जो NAC मा जोइन भएर आइरहेको छन् उनीहरूले के मिस गरिरहेछन् होला
A lot.
a lot of experience, right? The whole purpose about college life is to have fun at the same time. I know the education that bounce, but we want to have an experience that can last forever. Okay? And like
and add more friends.
Right, exactly. Ani your experience, I don't think I'll ever forget it. Like made life, I don't think I'll forget it. The amount of experience that we have gained being in NAC, whether it's an Eboard or participating in events that we have hosted, has tremendously like increased my memories a lot. I was a kid that I didn't get to participate a lot of things in high school. I don't know. I can't speak for other people, but I feel like most of the Nepali kids I know that like they haven't gotten to experience like these type of funsy type of events like in their life, and like you at the NAC college, let's say we have done so many events. And I can say that I'm very fortunate to be part of NAC and also being president, just being able to, lead the group and being able to have friends, a lot of friends create. And at the end of the day, all that matters is the friends we made along the way. And
NAC को चाहिँ बोर्ड छ हैन त
हजुर
5 जनाको बोर्ड छ हैन बोर्ड चाहिँ कहिले चेन्ज हुन्छ अनि बोर्डले के काम गर्छ
सो बोर्डहरू चाहिँ वर्षमा चेन्ज हुन्छ सो 2टा सेमेस्टरको लागि सेम बोर्ड हुन्छ हैन बोर्डको मेम्बरहरूले चाहिँ के काम गर्छन् भन्दा अब मेरै पोजिसनबाट भन्छु सो म चाहिँ ट्रेजरर हो हामी इभेन्टहरू गर्दाखेरि के गर्दाखेरि अब पैसा चाहिन्छ स्कुललाई रिक्वेस्ट गर्नु पऱ्यो फर्म भर्नुपर्छ फर्म भरिसकेपछि अब अप्रुभल डिनायल पनि भन्छन् कि नभए कोही बेला अगाडि गएर उनीहरूलाई प्रेजेन्टेसन दिएर किन हो कसरी हो कहिले हो किन चाहियो भनेर सबै बुझाउनुपर्छ सो मेरो चाहिँ अब मनी साइड ट्रेजरर भनेको चाहिँ
स्कुलले कतिको कोअपरेट गरेको छ तिमीहरूको आइडियाजहरूलाई तिमीहरूको प्लानहरू जब लिएर जान्छ नि
विच चाहिँ हेज कोअपरेट विथ अस फर मोस्ट इभेन्ट्स हुन्छ नि धेरै किनभने हामीले धेरै इभेन्ट्स हालिसक्यौँ नि त एभर सिन्स वी आर एक्चुअली इस्टाब्लिस्ड एन्ड देन मोस्ट अफ देम वर अप्रुभड होइन अब कुन कुन चाहिँ अब स्कुलको पोलिसी अनुसारै हुन्छ कुन कुन अब हुन्छ नि हामीले चाहिएको इभेन्ट्सहरू अब हुन्छ नि उनीहरूको गाइडलाइन मिट गर्दैन एन्ड दे वुड जस्ट डिनाई इट जस्ट बिकज हुन्छ नि उनीहरूको भने जस्तो हुँदैन तर म अदर इभेन्ट्स हुन्छ नि अब खानेकुरा ल्याउने हुन्छ नि इभेन्ट्स तपाईँ अस्ति आउनुभयो हो त्यो इभेन्टमा खानेकुरा ल्यायौँ नि त्यतिखेर स्कुलले दिएकै पैसा ल्याएको अरू अरू अब इभेन्ट्स हुन्छ अब हामीले भन्यौँ पेन्ट बल भयो मन्दिर जाने भयो त्यस्तो प्रायः इभेन्ट्सहरू स्कुलले फन्ड गर्छ लाइक सो हुन्छ नि किनभने एकतिर हामीलाई एक्सपिरियन्स पनि दिन्छ नि स्कुलले दे वान ह्याभ स्टुडेन्ट इङ्गेज विथ हुन्छ नि have students engage in different activities. So yeah, most of the events school राम्रोसँग fund गरिरहेको छ also.
Right. So यसमा चाहिँ they have like those separate funds that they take out from our tuition बाट लिएको हुन्छ हैन त. So they take out that fund, store in like their bank card or somewhere that goes to our main campus in Penn State, like state मा भएको state college मा भएको, and they send that money back to हाम्रो Harrisburg mother like son's campus and stuff like that, son's daughter type of campus because we have like a family because you have that mother father and state Commonwealth. So like I'm just saying that because you know they have that main campus at top, main campus at State College, and then like other campuses I think it's like 26 or something, 17
yeah,
a lot, I would say a lot of campuses throughout Pennsylvania, I know that. And they get that fund like to send it to Penn State Harrisburg, and we are able to use those funds. So like हामीले पैसा तिरेको but we're just getting it back. And अस्तिको हुन्छ नि तपाईँलाई हामीले गरेको बोलाएको थियो गेस्ट स्पिकर गरेर हैन त, and I like फुडहरू ल्याएको थियो, so we were able to use that fund and like हुन्छ नि त्यस्तो इभेन्टको लागि. And what I wanted to ask you question was like हुन्छ नि के अरे how was your experience like you know being a guest speaker for a club, whether it was like you know how was your basically experience?
That was my first experience and I really like it हैन. मलाई आफ्नो कुरा भन्नको लागि सायदै मैले आफ्नो स्टोरी भनेको थिएन छु क्या कहीँ पनि हैन, अनि आफ्नो कुरा भन्नलाई राम्रो लाग्यो मजा लाग्यो. अनि अब मलाई केही पनि भन्नु थियो तिमीहरूलाई भने थ्याङ्क यू भेरी मच वन्स अगेन. अनि त्यो अपर्च्युनिटीको लागि आफ्नो कथा सुनाउनु पाएँ, आफ्नो मनको कुरा भन्न पाएँ, कता नभनेको काहीँ नलेखेको कुरा भन्नु पाएँ तिमीहरूसँग हैन. अनि तिमीहरूले कति मिठो पाराले सुन्यौ, इन्गेजिङ थियो तिमीहरू सबैजना. अनि त्यो पार्ट एकदम राम्रो लागेको थियो. अलिकति झन्नै इमोसनल पनि भएको थियो आफ्नो कथा सुनाउँदै हैन, किनभने सबै कथा राम्रो हुँदैन, सबै कथा मिठो सुन्नलाई लायकको पनि हुँदैन. तर कतिवटा कथाहरू मेरो एउटा स्टोरीमा यो पनि जोडिदिउँ न भन्ने हुन्छ नि, त्यो भएर जोडे मैले आफ्नो कुरा भने, तर मैले काहीँ नभनेको कतै नसुनाएको कथाहरू तिमीहरूलाई सुनाएको थिएँ. या वान सेकेन्ड थ्याङ्क यू सो मच. या मलाई मन पर्यो. यदि या कोही यसरी सुन्नुहुन्छ र आफ्नो कथा सेयर गर्न मन छ भने पनि यो ग्रुप अफ पिपललाई सम्झिन सक्नुहुन्छ, अथवा मलाई सम्झिनु भयो भन्नुभयो भने पनि म जोड दिन सक्छु यो ग्रुपसँग. यही ग्रुप नहुन सक्छ सधैँभरिलाई हैन. अब चाँडै के भन्छ यो हामी त्यही गफ गर्दै थियौँ साँच्ची. अब कसरी चेन्ज हुन्छ, कसरी सधैँभरि यही बस्छ कि चेन्ज हुन्छ भन्ने कुरा गर्दै थियौँ हैन. ग्रुपहरू चेन्ज भइरहेको छ एभ्री अदर इयर जस्तोमा हैन. तर अहिले जे गर्दैछ यो ग्रुपले एकदमै राम्रो काम गरिरहेछ. मलाई बोलायो भनेर हैन, तर अब तिमीहरूले गरिरहेको काम देख्दाखेरि तिमीहरूको इन्भल्भमेन्ट, तिमीहरू आफू मात्रै कलेज मात्रै नभएर पनि आउटसाइड पनि इन्भल्भमेन्ट छ तिमीहरूको कम्युनिटीमा पनि, अरूसँग एसोसिएट भएर काम गरिरहेको छौ, अरू अर्गनाइजेसनहरूसँग कोल्याब गरेर काम गरिरहेको छौ. त्यो विच इज रियली नाइस. त्यही नै हो हामीले के भन्छ लिडरसिप क्वालिटीमा हामीले एउटा एड गरेको मात्रै हो क्या, एउटा एलिमेन्ट हैन. अहिले जति दुःख गर्दैछौँ हामी हुर्किँदै जाँदाखेरि यो अहिले तिमीहरूले जे गरिरहेछौ यसले धेरै ठुलो हेल्प गर्छ एउटा राम्रो मान्छे बन्नको लागि होला पैसा कमाएला नकमाएला आफ्नो ठाउँमा छ तर एउटा राम्रो मान्छे बन्नको लागि अर्काको मन बुझ्नको लागि चाहिँ तिमीहरूले अहिले गरेको कामहरूले चाहिँ धेरै हेल्प गर्छ ओके
यो जुन हाम्रो यो हामी 5 जनाको टिम छ नि अब इन द नियर फ्युचर चेन्ज हुँदैछ होइन तर के चिज सेम हुन्छ भने जुन एनएससी को भिजन र गोल छ नि स्टुडेन्ट्सलाई कनेक्ट गर्नु मेमोरिज बनाउनु लाइक द्याट्स अलवेज गोइङ टु स्टे द सेम
तिमीहरू पनि कोही न कोही त लुपमा बस्छ होला नि त नयाँ बोर्ड आयो भने पनि किनभने अब बा बोर्डले वास्तै गरिरहेको छैन कि होइन बा तिमीहरूले अब चासो दिएर अर्कै बोर्ड बनाउने हो कि त्यो पनि त हुन्छ होला
Yeah, so for the next e-board, in our, I guess, policy, we have that for the president, it has to be someone from the e-board. So Ami Pantanama, one of us is going to be president, just so that we can keep on.
Same page, Marana.
Yeah, right.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go like I guess she said policy, but like constitution that we go by. Every year a new president has to come in. So this is gonna be my last semester as being a president of Nepali Association Club. On this pisadi, as our constitution says that the president cannot rerun, so it has to be someone from within the board. So the president it's going to be someone from these 4 right here. And I believe that Narayan and Bhagat are already president of another club, so they won't be running in. So it's going to be either Melina or Saurab, who's I think it's going to be one of those people that will be, going to be future president. And like I said, we already said we're going to have a presidential debate, vice presidential debate, and on April 26th. And so we're inviting you.
That sounds really interesting. Debate.
So, right. I can talk more on that. I know that. So last year, Mora Saurab were running mate for president, and then for vice president Bhagat, and then Bhagat and Melina were there. So it was a fun experience. I never had experienced something like that in my life. And being able to go up front, be in the spotlight to speak, and being able to answer questions, like really opened my eye about like, I can still go up front and not be scared of it. So it was a fun experience. How was your, I don't know about other guys, like,
I think
के चाहिँ गर्नु छ आफ्नो प्लान सुनाउने हो कि डिबेटमा के सुनाउने म आई विल डु दिस यो नेक्स्ट इयरलाई भन्ने हो कि के हुन्छ पुरै यो के अरे कन्ट्रीकै प्रेसिडेन्ट हैन झन्डै त्यस्तो सेम होला
जस्तै हुन्छ हामीले चाहिँ किन अब डिबेट गर्नु पर्यो हैन यस्तो क्लबको लागि पनि भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ हाम्रो चाहिँ किन भने अब उनीहरूको आइडिया उनीहरूको फोकस उनीहरूको भिजन कस्तो हुन्छ भनेर नि सुन्न पाऊँ अब एट द एन्ड अफ द डे त्यो भोटरहरूले एनएससी को फ्युचरको लागि चुज गर्दैछन् नि त अब उनीहरूको आइडियाज नसुनिकन त्यत्तिकै राख्नु त भएन सो यो डिबेटले it gives us that chance to understand that other person's mentality र अर्को पनि के दिन्छ भने प्रेसरमा when you're under pressure कसरी ह्यान्डल गर्न सक्छस् त्यो प्रेसर भनेर नि हेर्न पाइन्छ किनभने त्यहाँ माथि पुगेर म यो गर्छु त्यो गर्छु अनि हार्ड क्वेसन दिँदाखेरि चाहिँ गर्न थाले भने यो कहाँबाट लिडर हो भन्न सकिन्छ हैन त्यही भएर
Yeah, and the questions are very like spontaneous and random, especially I think for this year. Like the candidates aren't gonna know what the questions are ahead of time, so they're gonna come into it and you have to be well prepared and have those skills and have those visions and have those goals already set in place.
And what I want to say is like the future president is like have that mentality where you want to take Nepali Club to next level. What I've been telling guys here is like we started this club from like ground up. I know that. If we want to move up forward, have the vision, have the mission, and have the commitment. And commitment by you can take this club to further. The next group can take it farther away because like we can share experience with them, but these group are the people that are experienced now with like well knowledge and already connected to the outside organization. So it's easier for the group that's going to be coming in to just, there's already a template that you just have to follow it. And all that you need to do is put in the commitment to take it to next level.
High school student join गर्न पाउने नपाउने NSC मा अहिले नै चाहिँ
At the moment, no. This is college student type of club. A lot of the events that we do are open to Penn State students, but we have done activities, I guess, that are outside of our school related things. Like I think couple days ago, yesterday. 2 days ago. 2 days ago, we had a meeting with one of the Cumberland Valley High School. Their Nepali Association Club's e-board came, and we kind of had like an introduction with our e-board, and we talked about how we can help their members there. And we're going to be holding a meeting this upcoming weekend, about what resources we can provide to high school students. So your question, the answer to your question, we don't allow high school students for like specific membership to the club, but we do activity outdoor type of.
कलेज आउने गर्नको लागि प्रिपेयर गर्नको लागि केही हेल्प हुन्छ कि भन्ने.
So it's because of the policy that goes like within Penn State and they have insurance if something happens to that person, high school student, and like Penn State are not, America group are there trouble not parna saksa. So like we want them to be associated with us like through different activities or something like that, but we don't want them to come in Penn State, and if something were to happen, then we're big trouble that this organization cannot function, or it's gonna be dismantled, or something like that could happen. We're jeopardizing the club, so it's not good for us.
Nice. अब अर्को किन हाँसेको?
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. Nice त मेरो फेभरेट वर्ड भइसकेको छ यहाँ.
Alright.
Right. So
Sovit Adhikari, founder.
Okay. Why do के भन्दै थिए?
Joke inside joke.
All right भन्यो नि. हाम्रो फाउन्डर सोभित अधिकारीको फेभरेट सेयिङ हो क्या, जे गर्दाखेरि all right.
Inside joke. We used to make fun of him like, all right. Every time where he walks, it's like, all right. Like that. That was a fun experience.
यिनीहरूले मलाई कन्फ्युज बनाइसक्यो कहाँ. Okay. Why do you think, सबैलाई general question, leadership skill is important?
Oh.
Why? मेलिनादेखि सुरु गर्दा सजिलो होला.
Start with me. Leadership skills are very important because a lot of the skills within what it takes to be a leader applies to every parts of your life. It's not just being a leader of a club, but being a leader of your life. A lot of those skills that you gain when you are leading a group, you can also apply to yourself. So for example, like a skill of time management, like you need to have that skill as a person, individual person, and to be a leader of a club. So leadership skills takes you far in life, for yourself, for the friends around you, for groups, for communities, and later in life, if the careers that you guys want to do, that can also take you very far, whether it comes to running a company or your own business or running whatever. Like it takes you very far in life.
Yeah.
Leadership skills like अहिले अब leadership positionमा भएपछि like गल्ती भयो भने पनि like consequences यस्तो ठुलो छैन नि त, like life impacting हैन, life totally changing consequences हुँदैन. तर अब भोलि पर्सि एकछिनको लागि काममा leadership positionमा पुगेपछि if you mess up, like आफ्नो मात्रै होइन कम्पनीको like थोरै वर्कर्सको life change हुन सक्छ नि त. I think getting experience now and being able to handle like problems the right way, like अहिले हो भने, I think that will help you later in life with leadership positions.
Definitely.
Yeah, so far everything they said is probably exactly what I'm going to tell you. तर मेरो चाहिँ अब के एड गर्छु भने आफ्नै बारेमा सिकिन्छ क्या लिडरशिप स्किल गर्दाखेरि. म के गर्न सक्छु, म केमा कम छु, त्यस्तो सिक्न पाइन्छ. तर किनभने केही लिडरशिप केही अगाडि बढ्न चाहेन भने मान्छे के सिक्नु छ
र आफूले च्यालेन्ज लिएन त दिएन भने के सिक्नु छ र हैन.
त्यही हो साथीहरुले कपी पेस्ट त्यही म मेरो अलरेडी एड गर्छु हैन. अब लिडरशिप पोजिसनमा अब आइसकेपछि कि अब सानो भयो कि ठुलो भयो हैन, kind of gain confidence to speak up हुन्छ नि in public. मेरो एक्सपिरियन्स भन्दाखेरि I didn't have enough हुन्छ नि experience in talking in front of people or like हुन्छ नि being involved in a group like when organizing events or doing stuff like that, other stuff like that. So being in a leadership position has helped me grow as a person, like Naren said, has helped me with my time management. About future ma gaera ma yo club ko लागि केही भइहाल्यो भने I can better handle myself because of the experience I have. So like not just in the club but in the future as well, like Melina said, it's a useful skill. So I'm really grateful, and हुन्छ नि सबैले leadership skill चाहिन्छ. Yeah.
Right, so everybody said everything about it, but what I want to say is like my own personal story about it. Like I didn't have like prior to joining college, I didn't have no leadership experience, and being in leadership position has opened my eye, or like helped me gain knowledge about like how to speak in front of people, how not to be afraid, how to like Arab is the podcast ma bolne, or like lead the group, and being out there for someone who needs help. So and especially like before like college, it was like I didn't care about a leadership position, but after college it has completely changed my life. Like I wouldn't be here or who am I if I wasn't in leadership position. Like for these guys right now, they are well experienced because they're in the leadership position, and for Narayan and Bhagat, now because they were in NAC and being able to like take on the leadership role, they can be a president, vice president, and they can be a good future leader. So that really builds on like step by step, and you go on work hard, and you be a good leader.
I think there's one point that everyone shared but kind of missed out. I think being in a leadership role also gives you a good amount of connections, because when you put yourself out there and you represent not just yourself, not just a club, but like in a sense a community as well, a lot of people take note. Whenever people are set in powerful positions, then a lot of people's eyes start to wander and they start to have a lot to say. So when you put yourself in that position to have people talk about you, it builds a lot of connections. It gives you a lot of exposure. It gives you a place to start with a good networking.
त्यस्तो कुराले चाहिँ धेरै नै हेल्प गर्छ ग्रोइङ अप हैन आफ्नो लाइफ स्किल्सको लागि आफ्नो जे नै स्किल सेट गर्नलाई पनि त्यो एउटा कन्फिडेन्स बिल्ड अप हुँदै जान्छ कि अनि धेरै धेरै राम्रो कुरा हो तिमीहरूले गरिरहेको कुरा चाहिँ अर्को अब धेरै जना स्टुडेन्टहरूले बढी जस्तो कलेज स्टुडेन्टहरूले चाहिँ आइडेन्टिटी क्राइसिसको बारेमा बढी गफ गरेको सुन्छु म हैन तिमीहरूलाई पनि त्यस्तो लाग्छ हामी को हौं कहाँबाट आयौं के हौं अथवा के हामी के भन्ने भनेर कन्फ्युजन धेरै जना स्टुडेन्टहरुको देखेको थिए तिमीहरूलाई त्यस्तो लागेको छ
म बोलिहाल्छु ल सो पहिले सानो हुँदाखेरि हामी रेफ्युजी हो भनेर त्यति नै थाहा नै थिएन किनभने अब हाम्रो मेमोरिजहरू अलिक 8, 10, 11 देखि मात्रै सुरु हुन्छ नि त पहिले त्यति सोच्दिनँ थिएँ आइडेन्टिटी क्राइसिसको बारेमा म त म नेपाली हो अमेरिका आएको छु भनेर मात्रै थाहा थियो हैन र बिस्तारै बिस्तारै जाँदै आमा बाबुहरूले अब भुटानको बारेमा भन्दाखेरि के हो भुटान कसरी पुग्यौँ त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ नेपाल कसरी पुग्यौँ नेपालबाट अमेरिका कसरी पुग्यौँ भनेर अझै बढ्दै जाँदा सिक्दाखेरि मेरो चाहिँ अब अरूभन्दा अलिक अपोजिट वे गयो क्या आइडेन्टिटी क्राइसिसै भन्दाखेरि आइडेन्टिटी एक्सेप्टेन्स जस्तो ल मेरो आमा बाउहरू भुटानबाटै हो त्यो छ मसँग म नेपालमा जन्मेको रेफ्युजी क्याम्पमा त्यो पनि छ मसँग र 90% अफ माई लाइफ अमेरिकामा हुर्केको नत्र हुर्केको 90% अमेरिकामा हुर्केपछि नेपाली त्यो पनि छ मसँग त्यही भएर मसँग क्राइसिस चाहिँ छैन तर एउटा प्यासन चाहिँ छ कि अब हाम्रो हिस्ट्री चाहिँ डिलिट नहोस् क्या अरूको मेमोरीबाट भोलि पर्सि अब मेरो केटाकेटीको हामी त लाइक हाम्रो ग्रेट एन्सेस्टर पहिले भुटानमा थिए यस्तो थियो भनेर एटलिस्ट भन्न सकौँ
I think when it comes to identity crisis, the crisis part only happens when I actually sit down and think deep about it. And a lot of it is the acceptance part. Like, I am who I am and I'm proud to be it. And I feel like a lot of the questioning and concerns around identity crisis happens to our Nepali youths because you know in high school and stuff they start questioning who am I, where am I, what parts of me makes me. And when people are doing that in high school and navigating life in that sense, then there's a lot of questions where they're like, okay, it gets confusing because they're not as exposed to what actually happened. Perhaps maybe, you know, people in their household don't want to talk about it, or there's not enough resources for them to know what actually happened, to know where do I identify. So in terms of identity crisis, like I think a lot of youths experience that more because they're at that stage of trying to figure out who they are in the first place. And then when they have this traumatic thing that happened to them, it makes them dive even deeper into questioning that even more.
I think नारायणले भने जस्तो लाइक अब हाम्रो बुवा मम्मी हजुरबा हजुरआमा भुटान लाइक नेपालदेखि भुटान जानुभयो, भुटानबाट ब्याक टु नेपाल अनि अमेरिका होइन. अनि जुन त्यो अब कहानी भएको छ नि त हाम्रो त अब त्यो जान जर्नी छ. अनि आई डोन्ट रिमेम्बर कसले भनेको बट क्वोट द्याट आई रियली लाइक इज हाम्रो कहानी हामीले लेखेनौँ भने अर्कोले लेखिदिन्छ. अनि बा अर्कोले लेख्दाखेरि बा गल्त विश्वनाथ सर अनि अर्कोले लेख्यो भने बा रङ हुन्छ नि, बा लाइक आफ्नो भ्यू आफ्नो पोइन्ट राख्न सकिँदैन होइन. सो आई थिङ्क लाइक हाम्रो कम्युनिटीमा पनि हुँदैछ जस्तो लागेको छ मलाई, जुन चाहिँ पहिलाको नलेजहरू होइन हिस्ट्रीहरू कलेक्ट रेकर्डिङ हुँदैछ. सो द्याट समथिङ लाइक नारायणले भने जस्तो लाइक हाम्रो किड्सहरूले नबिर्सुन् कि हाम्रो एन्सेस्टरहरू त भुटानदेखि आउनुभएको.
तिमीहरूलाई पनि त्यो कुराको वरि लाग्छ हाम्रो किड्सहरूले नबिर्सियोस् कहाँबाट आएको हामी.
किनकि लाइक आई लभ हियरिङ अबाउट भुटानको कहानी. लाइक हजुरआमाले भनिरहेको हुन्छ म 3 वर्षको थिएँ नेपालदेखि भुटान जाँदा भन्नुहुन्छ. अनि हामीलाई 3 वर्षको लाइक कसरी चाहिँ जानुभयो होला होइन. अहिलेको 3 वर्षको केटाकेटी रुमदेखि बाहिर निस्किन मान्दैनन्.
I think the one reason why I care personally about why I want my future generation to know is if you forget where you came from, you forget who you are.
Bingo.
Very nice.
Yes.
Well said, brother.
Wow.
Wow.
So I wanted to go another identity crisis भन्दा चाहिँ like you know I don't think we do face that much होइन त. मैले चाहिँ त्यस्तो फेस गरिनँ होइन in my life, but like people face like our generation that was born in नेपालमा हुनेले होइन त अलिअलि फेस गरे. But I feel like more of that's going to happen to someone that's going to be born in US or that has already been born in US. And I want to bring back to associate this with the NAC. And like the whole reason we did it was that like Munsani Nepali Club, we can keep on with the history and you know tradition, keep on with those type of thing within our community and within the club. And like Munsani Melinale Vandahari, the whole reason she joined this club was because she wanted her sister to have the, you know, not to forget that Nepali culture again. We want this club to keep on the culture, keep on going, whether it's like celebrating Dase or Tiyar or, you know, not knowing about the history of Nepali culture and the stuff that we celebrate. So the whole purpose was that. Have you guys ever faced an identity crisis?
I think like in general.
Yeah, in general, like, you know, share experience if you have already faced.
I feel like I'm pretty content with myself. I haven't really faced any like crisis like that.
I think like not with like my history, but maybe with just like what am I doing? Like your situation ma चाहिँ म को भन्ने, not with like Bhutanese हो कि नेपाली हो कि American हो भनेर चाहिँ I don't think personally like
person crisis.
Person crisis, yeah, like your exact moment ma चाहिँ म को हो भन्ने खाले.
Computer science को homework गर्ने.
त्यति बेला चाहिँ हुन्छ.
के गरेको किन मेजर गरेको भनेको.
So I said about like, you know, people facing this type of crisis that are, you know, born in US and like daiko पनि त अब छोरी छ नि त, right? So how do you feel about whether, you know, whether your child will face identity crisis or something like that in the future, and what can you do to like, you know, keep up, let them know that your tradition, keep on doing it?
Nice question.
Spotlight on
amazing
you.
question.
Really nice one.
Podcast.
हैन अब कस्तो भने आफूले अब तिमीहरू सबैको कुरामा म एकदमै एग्री हैन. कस्तो त्यस्तो क्राइसिस फिल पनि भएको छैन, तर अब नहराओस् भन्ने पनि एउटा आफ्नो चाहना चाहिँ हो हैन. त्यही हो, अब यहीँ जन्मेको केटाकेटीलाई चाहिँ अब हामीले के गर के नगर भन्ने कुरा हामीले अलिकति सिकाउन अलिक कमै सिकाउनु पर्छ होला जस्तो मतलब मैले भन्न खोजेको जति हामीले यहाँ आएर सिक्नु पर्यो गर्नु पर्यो नि त्यसो नगर यसो नगर भन्ने खालको अलिक हुर्किँदै गए पछाडि उनीहरू एउटा अमेरिकन स्टुडेन्ट अथवा अमेरिकन नानीहरूमा चाहिँ एउटा के अन्डरस्ट्यान्डिङ आउँछ होला भने अब त्यो राइट र रङ चाहिँ सानैदेखि छुट्याउँदै जाने होला के राइट के रङ अब त्यो चाहिँ अब इन्डिभिजुअलमा भर पर्ने हो जबरजस्ती हुन्छ रङलाई पनि गर्ने अथवा जे भन्ने मेरो चाहिँ चाहना के छ भने नानीहरूले अब उनीहरूले तिमीहरूले भने जस्तै हो नबिर्सियोस् आफ्नो कल्चर र अब अहिले तिमीहरूले एउटा राम्रो कुरा निकाल्यो मलाई के छ भने मैले गरिरहेको काम चाहिँ मेरो भोलि छोरीलाई चाहिँ पुरै थाहा हुन्छ के गर्दै थियो मेरो ड्याडले होइन भन्ने कुरा त्यो भएपछि अब नेपालीमा बोलेर मेरो समाजको मान्छेहरूसँग गफ गरिरहेको छु के भएको थियो त्यतिखेर जान्न मन गरिरहेको छु तिमीहरू जस्तो स्टुडेन्टहरूबाट पनि बुझ्न खोजिरहेको छु यङ स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूबाट अनि अलिक एल्डरली अब के भन्छ लिडरहरूबाट पनि सुनिरहेको छु त्यो हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ मसँग एउटा ब्लेन्ड छ इन्फर्मेसन चाहिँ ब्लेन्ड हुँदैछ होइन आइरहेको छ सबै थोक यही कुराहरू उसलाई सिकाउने हो अब आफूले जानेको कुरा सिकाउने हो नबिर्सियोस् उसले नेपाली बोल्नुपर्छ जबरजस्ती म भन्दिनँ होला किनभने अब आफ्नो कुरा हो कसरी पढ्छन् कसरी हुर्किन्छन् त्यो त उसको कुरा हो नेपाली नै बोल्नुपर्छ बिहानै बेलुकै भनेर नभनौँला अरे तर के भने आफ्नो कल्चर आफ्नो हामी को हौँ भन्ने चाहिँ म पक्कै पनि सिकाउँछु उसलाई पक्कै पनि सिकाउँछु म को थिएँ हामी को थियौँ हामी कहाँबाट आयौँ हामी किन यो डिफ्रेन्ट के अरे स्किन टोन छ यो अमेरिकामा अरू स्कुल जाँदा धेरैको अर्कै टोन छ हामी किन अर्कै टोन भयो भनेर सोध्ला नि कति होइन त्यो बेलामा पनि भन्नुहोला त्यतिखेर निस्केला कुरा आफू कहाँबाट आयो को
I think America आएपछि we're in such a position of opportunity जुन चाहिँ like हिस्ट्री नबिर्स्यौँ होइन तर फ्युचर पनि अगाडि बनाउँदै जानुपर्छ
I think we can kind of compare it to how Indian people are now because they've been to America and they've moved away although they don't have the same history as us. Even kids that were born in America and then continue to live, they go back to India to like visit and be like, oh, look, this is where we came from. This is what we live. This is where our grandparents used to be. I think if we do that with our like kids and whatever, it'll keep that alive.
धेरै प्यारेन्ट्सहरूले चाहिँ के गरेको पनि बुझ्छु भने इन्डियनहरूले प्रायः अहिले सुरु नेपालीहरूमा नि एउटा थाहा पाएको छ जस्तै यो इन्डिया गएर लाइक 5-6 इयर्स बसिदिने क्या वहीँनेरि मतलब कति ड्याडहरूको अब काम हुन्छ इन्टरनेसनल जब हुन्छ त्यसैहरू चाहिँ वहीँ गएर वहीँ बसिदिने अब त्यति भएपछि आफ्नो कल्चरसँग ब्लेन्ड हुन उनीहरूलाई सजिलो भयो नि त अनि अलिकति ठुलो भएपछि 11-12 वर्षको उमेर भएपछि फेरि लिएर आउने यहीँ जन्मिन्छ 2-4 वर्ष यहीँ पढ्छ अनि फेरि म लगेर राम्रो कलेजमा स्कुलमा पढायो आफ्नो कल्चर पनि जान्यो सबै थोक त्यहाँको वातावरण पनि बुझ्यो अनि फेरि अनि सजिलो भयो नि त त्यसो पनि गराउँदो रहेछन् धेरैजनाले
That's true. हामीलाई थाहा छ हाम्रो कलेजमा त्यस्तै
right
इन्डियामा बस्ने आउने
दाइले you brought a good idea topic ल्याउनु भएन त like teaching बालबालिकाहरूलाई हुन्छ नेपाली and all that. So I wanted to say that like how about what do you guys think like do you guys want to teach your kid Nepali and keep on the tradition going or like for me like हुन्छ नि मैले अब English बोलेर नेपाली बोल्न पनि बिर्सिसकेँ क्या do you think that will happen in the future?
It's like open to everyone.
I think like एक हप्ता जति भयो होला होइन लाइक अब नेपाली त बोल्छु होइन नेपाली पढ्न र लेख्न आउँदैन सो टाइम भएको बेला अलिअलि
तिमीहरू जतिको उमेरको स्टुडेन्टले मात्रै हो अलिकति फ्लुएन्टली नेपाली बोल्ने अब तिमीहरूदेखि अलिक मुनि गयो भने गाह्रो हुन्छ कन्भर्सेसन गर्नलाई लामो कन्भर्सेसन गर्नलाई अब तिमीहरूको उमेरको सम्मानको ग्रुपलाई चाहिँ ठिकै नै हुन्छ गफ गर्न बोल्न
इभन लाइक मेरै उमेरकोलाई पनि आई क्यान सी लाइक लाइक झन्नै नेपाली बोल्नै नसक्ने पनि सिचुएसन लाइक चाल पाएको छु होइन अनि एकखेप स्कुलमा चाहिँ आई थिङ्क ऊ र उसको बुवा आउनुभयो होइन अनि हजुरबा पनि लिएर आउनुभएको थियो लाइक म नेपालीमा भनिरहेको छु उतादेखि इङ्ग्लिसमा मात्रै एन्सर आयो होइन अनि अब हजुरबा आउनुभयो अनि सोध्नुभयो नेपालीमा अनि लाइक मलाई कस्तो लाइक झन्नै दुःख हो किनकि मैले के भन्दैछु भनेर होइन उसको नातिसँग मैले एक्सप्लेन गरिदिनु पऱ्यो किनकि ऊ नातिले त लाइक इङ्ग्लिसमा झन्नै भन्न थाल्यो अनि अब अभियसली हजुरबाले त बुझ्नुहुन्न सो त्यसमा चाहिँ इभन लाइक हाम्रो एजकोले पनि अलिक नेपाली बोल्दैनन् कि जस्तो पनि लाग्छ कता कता
I can speak Nepali. That's not an issue. Like I can understand, I can speak, I can read and write too. under certain circumstances, I feel like sometimes I just butcher a lot and I shudder a lot. And to prevent that type of embarrassment, I guess, in a way to happen, I just stick to whatever I'm comfortable with. And I'd rather get my message out rather than spin around in circles trying to figure out.
Yeah, exactly. So right, किनभने जो नेपाली इङ्ग्लिस बोलिरहेछ सजिलो हुन्छ नि त तपाईँ हजुर के थपिरहनु परेन नि त होइन ठ्याक्कै एउटा यो भनेपछि सिधै नि त होइन अनि त्यसले गर्दाखेरि पनि बोलीचालीमा सजिलो हुन्छ अब कस्तो भने नानीहरूलाई को ठुलो बुवा को ठुलो आमा को कता होइन उनीहरूलाई कन्फ्युज हुन्छ नि त अब नानीहरूलाई अहिले भन्दा ऊ पनि मामा भने हाउ मेनी मामा हुन्छ नि नानीहरूले होइन कतिजना मामा कतिजना फुपू सोधिरहेको हुन्छ अनि गाह्रो त हुन्छ तर अब सजिलोको लागि चाहिँ होला तर अब मेल्नालाई चाहिँ आफ्नो छोराछोरीलाई चाहिँ उसले नेपाली बोल भनेर चाहिँ कसरी सिकाउँछ त अब हैन त्यो आफूलाई पनि त कम्फर्टेबल छैन नेपाली बोल्न भनेपछि चाहिँ त्यो जेनेरेसन चाहिँ गयो नेपाली बोलेन अब झन्नै बोलेन.
Right. And going back to Beam's question, like I think the writing and the reading part is just small compared to what else there is to happen. Like if people are having trouble speaking now, like reading and writing isn't going to happen in the next 20 years.
No.
And I have a little sister. It's not Malay Nepali bolna huncha. It's not like I'm totally like I speak full Nepali with her at home. It's not like I'm, forgetting about my culture. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I joined NAC. Like having that platform where people can still come and unite as one is the biggest thing. Mm-hmm. And that's what we see within other cultures, like taking, for example, the Indian culture that we talked about. Like they go and they have these gatherings at Mandir, which is how they can connect to their roots. Mm-hmm. And the main message of NAC and then other clubs that are also starting to form in high school is that so that there's a platform for all of these Nepali speaking youths to come and connect, and they can talk about problems and express their worries in a school setting with people that are close to them, and they don't have to worry about it at home.
Alright, म चाहिँ के भन्न चाहन्छु भने अब अहिले कसरी हामीले हुन्छ नि हामीलाई नेपाली बोल्न सहयोग कहाँदेखि पाउने भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ अब हाम्रो कम्युनिटी ठुलो छ हैन हेरिसबर्ग एरियातिर हाम्रोमा धेरै मन्दिरहरू छन् and then they offer classes हैन अब हामीले अहिलेदेखि अलिअलि अब हुन्छ नि वास्ता गरेर कोही बेला गयौँ भने पनि कति कुरा बिर्सिदैनौँ के गइरहन्छ बानी बस्छ हुन्छ नि पढिन्छ लेखिन्छ अरूहरू साथीसँग नेपालीमै बात गरिन्छ त्यसले गर्दा नि आफूलाई सजिलो हुन्छ के बिर्सिहालिँदैन हैन अब के अब जहिले कलेजमा गयो इङ्ग्लिस बोल्यो अब नेपाली साथीसँग इङ्ग्लिस बोल्यो घरमा आयो अब भाइहरू छन् बाबाआमासँग धेरै नबोल्यो त्यसो गर्दाखेरि बिर्सिहालिन्छ नि त्यो अब जहिले गरिरहनुपर्छ नि त त्यो रिमेम्बर गर्नको लागि त्यो अब हाम्रो रिसोर्सेस भएको युज गर्नु न त हामीले अहिलेको जेनेरेसनले अब मन्दिर छ भन्दैमा हामी नजाने हैन त्यस्तो नगरौँ हामी जाउँ हाम्रो हुन्छ नि कम्युनिटी लाइक हुन्छ नि मोर इन्भल्भ हौँ किनभने अब हाम्रो कम्युनिटी प्राय हजुरबा हजुरआमा ठुलो मान्छेहरू प्राय नेपाली बोल्नुहुन्छ नि त इङ्ग्लिस बोल्न गाह्रो हुन्छ उहाँहरूलाई सो मेक्स आवर लाइफ इजियर एन्ड देयर लाइफ इजियर बिकज वी गेट टु कनेक्ट विथ देम मोर इन आवर ओन ल्याङ्ग्वेज अहिले त बोल्न आउँछ अब पछि गएर नआउँदाको कुरामा चाहिँ झन् साह्रो हुन्छ होइन त्यही भएर अब अहिलेको समयमा जतिसक्दो अब भएको रिसोर्सेसहरू हामी लियौँ होइन मन्दिर जाउँ कि अब क्लासेसहरू अफर छ भने त्यो क्लासेसहरू लिन खोजौँ अहिले त हो त अनि त्यही त म धेरै देख्छु कति भाइ बहिनीहरूले अनलाइन जुम क्लास गरेको फेसबुकमा जुमहरू गरेको म देखिरहेको हुन्छु वाइ नट वी पार्टिसिपेट कि अब हुन्छ नि अब अहिले ठुलो भयौँ भन्दैमा नानीहरूसँग नपढ्ने हो त्यस्तो नगरौँ के पढौँ गेट इन्भल्भ विथ देम it makes हुन्छ नि we learn they learn and it's benefits all of us so yeah so that way
जान्ने कुरो न हो हैन फेरि यो भाषा भनेको चाहिँ जति बोल्यो त्यति आउने कुराहरु छ जति बोलेन भने त्यति हराएर जान्छ या अलिअलि बोल्दै गर्दाखेरि हामीलाई के त पुरै अब प्रोफेसर जस्तो नेपालीमा प्रश्न भाषण गर्नु परेको छैन एटलिस्ट के भने कसैसँग बोल्दाखेरि चाहिँ what चाहिँ भन्नु पर्यो भन्ने मात्रै हो हैन त्यति हो.
And it doesn't require a big school. Like you don't have to have a whole classroom. You don't need to have a whole Nepali like school to go and learn Nepali. Like
you start talking to your grandparents.
It's simple as that.
Right. I think
you start like कति खुसी हुन्छन् विचार गरेर गएर आमा के छ कसो छ भनेर लो एटलिस्ट गएर 5-10 मिनेट गफ गर्न थाल्नु त गयो त्यो खुत्तीकै थैलीमा राखेको पैसा दिन थाल्नु.
What I have seen is like हुन्छ नि अब grandparents हरू घर मा हुनेहरुको चाहिँ इट्स इजियर फर लाइक किड्स टु स्पीक हैन त नेपाली बोल्नलाई सजिलो हुन्छ हैन त बट लाइक द फर लाइक पिपल द्याट डजन्ट ह्याभ अ ग्रान्ड प्यारेन्ट्स हैन त अब मेरो छोराछोरीहरूलाई फ्युचरमा हैन त लाइक अब म इफ आइम लाइक नाउ विथ माई फ्यामिली नट विथ माई प्यारेन्ट्स लाइक म इङ्ग्लिसमै मात्र बोल्यो भने त दे विल फर्गेट द कल्चर एन्ड एभ्रिथिङ हैन त एन्ड मोर ओभर लाइक हुन्छ नि मैले देखेको छु कि like most of the family are not going out there and within the community to like collaborate or talk with the other Nepali community or something or Nepali friends or something. So they're just inside home just talking English with brother or sister and that's alikati gare huncha, so they're just forgetting that. And what I want to like going back to my question, I feel like like mero chora chora what I would teach is even if they don't speak in Nepali what I would teach is to have respect. Kineki respect bhaneko we need that in our life, and I feel like that respect needs to be taught to every child. Kineki मैले अमेरिका मा धेरै देखेको छु where kids are like the parents are not teaching them that type of respect that needs to be given out to like elders or like younger लाई भए पनि तपाई भनेर अथवा त भनेर बोलाउँदा त you can hear how bad that sounds हैन त like for the older people like saying that from the young people हैन त. So I wanted to say like I would teach that even if they don't speak Nepali. Respect plays a big role.
सबैजना अलिअलि कता कता वरि छ सिकाउनु पर्छ सिक्नु पर्छ भन्ने कुराको चिन्ता छ नि त. Okay.
Can I add one quick thing?
Okay.
I think in the UK they've added Nepali as a language that
Sanskrit or Nepali?
I think Nepali.
Sanskrit
पनि थियो, but I think they also added Nepali. I don't know, maybe it was in Dauphin County, some school. They added Nepal as a language that students can take, and the biggest thing that we can do to save our culture and our language and things like that is start young, because that's when the brain can when it's developing, it can contain as much as it can. So maybe in the future we could work on something about having Nepali be taught at school, something to discuss with the governor or the state legislation.
You guys can do it.
We're forgetting it now, but there's people above us that can teach it to us and the students below us that can have it stay for
अनि यहाँनेरि धेरै नेपाली टिचरहरू अथवा इङ्ग्लिस नेपाली दुईटै पढेर बुझाएर हुन्छ नि बुझाउन सक्ने नेपाली टिचरहरू पनि हुनुहुन्छ.
Just to piggyback from Melina, I actually got an email yesterday from one of the Central Dauphin school district person, and they wanted from Aru Asian Refugee United email ma aako थियो हैन. So they actually want Nepali cultural training on how they can navigate culture differences within American and like Nepali. So they want to learn how like Nepali student, what barrier are there within the language that is not helping, that's not like that the student is not able to transcend that and like become a better student. So hopefully we're gonna make some type of training with Aru and present in June and August.
Right. Yeah. This topic I want to say is like bring out the topic of language barrier. I know that's a pretty big term in our Nepali community. Kineki, like whether we go to hospital like if we want to talk with someone different race or someone else that speaks Nepali and English, I know that it's very hard for like those grandparents to speak. So language barrier and the topic of the bolema, it's a big crisis. Kineki aba hospital ma jada heri let's say I have a masang euta issue cha, but the translator may not say हैन त same thing हैन त मसँग जे इस्यु छ त्यो चाहिँ नहुन सक्छ क्या. Right. So that's a big issue here हैन त. So what we need is like some kind of training or something that can like drastically decrease that from happening.
धेरै भएको छ अहिले अब आफ्नो घरको फ्यामिली मेम्बरलाई पनि हस्पिटलमा बोल्न दिदैन धेरै जस्तो ठाउँमा, अनलेस हामीले त्यो के भन्छ रिप्रेजेन्टेटिभ अथवा के पेपर भरेको छैन भने त दिदैन नि त बोल्नको लागि. अनि अब हाम्रो प्यारेन्ट्सहरूले फेरि सबैसँग आफ्नो कथा भन्न पनि मन पराउनुहुन्न, सुनाउन चाहनुहुन्न नि त के भइरहेको छ भनेर हैन. अनि त्यसले पनि अलिकति समस्या हुन्छ. या त्यस्तो कुरामा हेल्प हुन्छ हामीले नेपाली जान्यो भने होइन ओके अब हामी जति पनि होइन सरी के भन्दै थियो
होइन त्यो एक्ज्याक्ट भीमले जुन डिस्क्राइब गर नि लाइक दिस मर्निङ भएको थियो होइन मम्मीलाई हस्पिटल लिएर गएको थिएँ म पनि भित्रै गएँ होइन अनि ट्रान्सलेटर हुनुहुँदो रहेछ लाइक अनलाइनदेखि मम्मी एक थोक भन्दै हुनुहुन्छ उहाँले बा नसुनेर हो डक्टरलाई अर्कै थोक भनिदिनु भयो होइन अनि इस्यु चाहिँ दबाईको डोसेज कम्ती गर्नुपर्ने थियो मम्मीले अर्कै दबाईको भनिदिनु भयो हुँदै थियो तर इन्टरप्रेटरले चाहिँ अर्कै दबाईको भनिदिनु भयो लाइक त्यहीँनिर अब त्यही एक्ज्याक्ट सिचुएसन भइदियो
एउटा जेएन दाल भन्ने यहाँ एउटा लेखक हुनुहुन्छ यहाँनिर हाम्रो हेरिसबर्गमा उसको एउटा स्टोरी छ इन्टरप्रेटर महेश भन्ने होइन इन्टरप्रेटर महेश भन्ने एउटा स्टोरी छ जेहान दाल म तिमीहरू कसैलाई अहिले भरे सेयर गरिदिन्छु कि पढ्नु एउटा इन्ट्रेस्टिङ छ स्टोरी कस्तो भने हामीलाई पढ्दै जाँदाखेरि ओके मलाई पनि त यस्तो भएको छ नि भन्ने खालको अब कस्तो नै अब हामी त ग्रोन अप म्यान भयो नि त अब मलाई हस्पिटलमा तेरो आमा प्रेग्नेन्ट छ भनेर सोद्धाखेरि म आमालाई सोध्न सक्छु त होइन त्यस्तो खालको कुराहरू पनि छ कि समस्याहरू अब अनि त्यो एउटा इन्ट्रेस्टिङ स्टोरी छ म सेयर गर्छु तिमीहरूलाई के अरे अब कति बेर भयो मेन्टल हेल्थको बारेमा गफ गर्न मन छ के छ स्कुलले कतिको हेल्प गर्छ स्टुडेन्टहरू अब जस्तै मेन्टल हेल्थको इस्युजहरूमा कतिको बोल्छ कलेजले कतिको गफ गर्छ
मेन्टल हेल्थको विषयमा अब हाम्रो स्कुलले दाइले अघि सोध्नुभएको थियो हाम्रो स्कुलले कतिको चासो गर्दैछ भन्ने कुरामा होइन चासो गर्दैछ हिजो अस्ति एउटा मेन्टल हेल्थको बारेमा प्यानल थियो होइन मेलिनाले मलाई इन्भिटेसन दिनुभएको थियो उसलाई खास आएको थियो बिकज सी द वुड बी अ गुड क्यान्डिडेट टु रिप्रेजेन्ट So I was part of the panel and त्यसमा चाहिँ अब we had different students from different community हुन्छ नि talk about their issues and their हुन्छ नि experience with mental health हुन्छ नि so and then in that case I shared my होइन मैले अलिकति रिसर्च गरेको थिएँ BCSसँग त्यो रिसर्चमा मैले what we were trying to do is to find out why mental health is causing our youth हुन्छ नि high school dropout rate but अनि substance use I mean that was what I was trying to say substance use we have a big crisis of substance use in our community especially youth and so the target of the research target was to find interventions and understand why our हुन्छ नि हाम्रो community youthहरूले धेरै substance चलाइरहनु भएको छ अनि I interviewed a lot of people adults हुनुभयो leaders हुनुभयो members from our community and then I heard a lot of stories from them and hopefully that stories we can gather data from that story and then do something about it create interventions so yeah so that was my an experience with mental health in the community and what I've been doing so yeah if other members have anything to say they can
I think the biggest issue that we have within our community and mental health related issues is that people do filtered listening. And by filtered listening, I mean they listen to what people have to say, but they filter in what they want to listen to. And then that information gets passed on as something different. So people are struggling with mental health and issues, and people don't want to reach out because a lot of people won't get the help that they want. Guys, what's going on? No, everyone's laughing and I want to laugh too. No, I see people laughing and I want to laugh too. So.
Like camera on
Okay. So yeah, a lot of people have issues, and everybody has issues. Nobody is this perfect person that does life perfectly. But the biggest thing in our community is that a lot of people don't want to listen. People would want to share if there were people listening. We have a lot of people that decide to twist what is happening, and a lot of people don't like to share when things are going to get twisted from reality.
One thing I'd say, like, it's not just our community wise, I think this kind of like is an overall thing. Sometimes people just want to be heard, they don't want a solution. I think that's the biggest thing. Like when I vent,
for sure,
or when I explain why I'm frustrated about something, I already know the solution. I know what to do next. I just don't like the fact that it happened. Right. So if I come to Bhagawat oh my god, this and that, and he starts going like, well, maybe you should do this or something. It's like, all right, thanks, bro. I already knew what to do, bro.
Right. I feel like we need someone in our community that can listen. I know that. Someone that can be in, like that's already in the field like psychiatry or something like that. That's been lacking in our community. I think there is one person, Nepali person in like US ma, but we need more of those in incoming years and all that. Ani agi daile भन्नुभयो नि हामीहरुको दाइले लक्ष्मी दाइले स्टोरी शेयर गर्नुभयो नि त उहाँको स्टोरी. So he shared us a story हैन त त्यो स्टोरीमा चाहिँ like you know he shared about his deep secrets and stuff like that he probably hadn't shared to other people. But opening up about that like really helps people and whether he's going through like mental crisis or something, because if someone like Naranle भने जस्तो if he's talking with Bhagat, then the friend at least he can be a supportive. Like we need someone that is supportive if someone is going through mental crisis. And like in our community that is lacking, and not being able to open up about things is causing people to lose their life. And we can see it in recent years. Like last year, we had a lot of people that has hung themselves over the mental health issue because they didn't open up.
And yeah, like Bhim said, stigma is in our community ma. So like people not opening up. We know our parents experience mental health. किनभने उहाँहरुको पहिलाको traumatic experienceहरु हेर्दाखेरि we know that they have been through a lot of traumas and then they just don't open up हैन. त्यसले गर्दाखेरि अलि affect पनि भइरहेको छ कति लाइफमा. Just that we don't know किनभने उहाँहरुले open up हुनु भएको छैन. त्यही भएर अब मान्छे अब एउटा हुन्छ नि प्रोफेसनल हाम्रो कम्युनिटीमा भन्दाखेरि yeah, there is some people that I know. मैले एक दुईजनासँग गफ पनि गरेको छु हुन्छ नि mental health counselor हुन्छ. But like उहाँलाई कसरी अप्रोच गर्ने हैन हाम्रो बाबा आमाले कि हामीले हो त्यस्तो कुरामा चाहिँ अलिक उयो छ कि इश्यू कन्फ्लिक्ट छ. किनभने हामीलाई या वी हेभ मेन्टल हेल्थ प्रब्लम हुन्छ नि, तर उहाँलाई कसरी भेट्ने हुन्छ उहाँको अफिस कहाँ छ हो त्यस्तो रिसोर्सेसहरू हाम्रो कम्युनिटीमा छैन के हुनु. किनभने अब मैले चाहिँ उहाँलाई कसरी पत्ता लगाएँ भन्दाखेरि रिसर्चको हुन्छ नि हिसाबमा पाएँ. किनभने उहाँ काउन्सलर हुनुहुन्थ्यो अनि somebody recommended to me हुन्छ नि recommended that I go talk to him and then get his हुन्छ नि perspective on what's going on. त्यसरी अब हाम्रो कम्युनिटीमा सबैको त्यस्तो हुन्छ त्यस्तो अपर्च्युनिटी पाउँदैनन् हैन. So then we have to find ways अब कम्युनिटी लिडर्स भयो कि हामी अलिक हुन्छ नि स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूले अब बाबा आमाले त्यस्तो स्ट्रगल गरिरहनु भएको छ अनि मेन्टल हेल्थको बारेमा उहाँलाई हुन्छ नि मिलाइदिउँ हैन. अब नेपाली हुनुहुन्छ नि त उहाँ, त्यही भएर गफ गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ एकअर्कासँग ओपन अप हुन्छ नि उहाँ सरसँग ओपन अप गरेर गफ गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. So like we just have to find ways to connect our parents who are struggling mental health to those people so they can get the research. We do have resources. It's not like we don't have it. Just that we have to make a good use of it. Okay, we have to advertise, bring more awareness. So yeah.
मेरो पनि अन्डरस्ट्यान्डिङ के छ भने जस्तै अब शेयर गर्दाखेरि शेयर गर्न डराउँछौँ हामी, जज हुन्छ कि भन्ने त्यो हाम्रो कल्चर छैन. पहिलेदेखि हाम्रो त्यो कल्चर छैन क्या हाम्रो त्यो समस्या शेयर गर्ने हैन छ. तर घर गाउँमा आफ्नो आमाहरू एकअर्कामा भेला भएर तर प्रोफेसनली अर्कोतिर गएर आफ्नो समस्या सुनाउने बानी छैन पहिलेदेखि नै. अनि त्यसले गर्दाखेरि पनि हामीलाई हामी जज हुन्छौँ कि भन्ने एउटा समस्या चाहिँ त्यसले गर्दाखेरि पनि हामी धेरैजना ओपन अप हुन सकिरहेको छैन होला. त्यस्तो मलाई म फिल गर्छु.
समाजले के भन्छ,
biggest thing.
Yeah. And then so mental problems like jati pani cha, like jati pani that's occurring with the youth, with elder, with like middle age people like in our community is like one. But what I think is because they don't have some people don't like to share, some people don't like to open up, and some people don't have like listeners, because you need like you're mentally like disturbed in so many ways and you want to get that like take thoughts out of your head, so you need a good listener. That's what I feel like. You need a good listener also, and a good like a friend or probably someone that can like guide you through what's going on.
One of the biggest
go on.
One of the biggest thing that I think about is a lot of people like to think that their problem is the only problem in the world and it's the biggest problem in the world. And one of the things that really helps me realize that maybe my issues aren't as big as I think is when I put myself in other people's shoes. When I realize, oh, maybe I'm not trying to validate that my feelings are non-existent or they're bigger, but it's just like maybe the person next to me is struggling just as much as I am. And that is something that doesn't get focused on as much in our community as well. It's like, oh, male problem is the biggest one. There's no one that can understand me. Like, I'm going through so much problem. Like, I'm the only one. I'm so stressed. Like, there's no one to help me. Those are the questions that people overthink a lot of the time. And then it leads them to having to make those last minute decisions that, you know, ultimately ends the life. I think having to put yourself in other people's shoes and be like, okay, you know, this person is also going through a problem. Maybe, you know, we both can listen to each other and see if there's a solution that he can give me and I can give him, and then we can come to a mutual understanding for each other.
Yeah, I wanna touch on the overthinking part of like what you just said. I think that it's like one thing with human beings, I guess, is that we overanalyze or we overthink things, or we start predicting what's going to happen next based on what's been happening. And one thing that people end up getting too deep into is they overthink so much to the point where they start believing that whatever they just overthought is actually happening. And then they start reacting to that when nothing like that has happened. Like, for example, if I think to myself, I'm going to throw this at his face and he's going to get mad, right? Kind of funny, but, you know, serious topic. But still, even if when I haven't done it, if I start thinking it so hard that I start believing it, then I might start feeling a way like, oh, maybe he hates me because I did that, when none of it has happened yet.
Right.
Like, overthinking can be good if you think like about the positive aspects, but overthinking can be worse if you think about negative. At the end of the day, your life is what you perceive. Nobody else can see your life the way you see it for you.
Right. So what I wanted to say was like we touched on like open up गर्ने हैन त. So हाम्रो कम्युनिटीमा के छ भने like Saurab says stigma, where it's like हुन्छ नि हामीले open up जे कुरा गर्यो नि like खराब कुराको अथवा like a bad thing about it, it's like एक कान दुई कान भइहाल्छ क्या. Someone hears it within our family हैन त, अनि त्यसपछि that someone hears it and then त्यसपछि फोन जान्छ आफ्नो प्यारेन्ट्सलाई, oh तँलाई तैँले यसो गर्दै थिइस्, यसो घुम्दै थिइस् भनेर. So like, you know, आफ्नै फ्यामिलीबाट सुन्दाखेरि प्यारेन्ट्सहरूले सुन्दाखेरि they're gonna be like बिच्किहाल्नुहुन्छ क्या अब. So like that's not a good way to like झन् मेन्टल हेल्थ छ भने नि त्यो चाहिँ झन् मेन्टल हेल्थ बढेर जान्छ क्या.
Right.
So like Saurabले भने जस्तो when he was in the के अरे what's that panelमा हुँदाखेरि he was like mental health को problem seek गर्न जानु भन्दा चाहिँ हाम्रो कम्युनिटीमा झन् mental health चाहिँ बढेर आउँछ क्या. So like, you know, that happens in our community because यस्तो कुराहरू we can't share it out. And so where do we go to share it out, these type of things, and get ourselves comfortable?
I think भीमले भने जस्तो लाइक हाम्रो जुन अब लाइक अघि आइडेन्टिटी क्राइसिस देखियो होइन, लाइक हाम्रो कुरो बुझ्ने भनेको त नेपालीले हो नि त. तर नेपालीसँगै जाँदा लाइक अरूलाई भनिदिनुहुन्छ कि बाबुआमाले सुन्नुहुन्छ कि भनेर त्यो स्टिगमा छ होइन. अब एकछिनको लागि अमेरिकन साइकेट्रिस्टकोमा गएर कुरो भनौँ भने देयर नट गोना अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड, किनकि त्यो सिचुएसन र त्यो हिस्ट्री उहाँहरूले बुझ्नु भएकै छैन भने लाइक हाउ आर दे एबल टु हेल्प अस लाइक हेल्प आवरसेल्फ.
Right. And like I said, there is a language barrier पनि छ होइन त्यहाँनिर. अब हामीले जे कुरा भन्ने चाहन्छौँ नि त्यो कुराहरू they might not like, you know, understand it, or like we may not be able to express it to the level that we want to होइन त. अब नेपालीसँग गर्दा चाहिँ अब हामीले नेपाली बोलिरहेको it's easier for us. Like अब त्यस्तो भएन भने त what can we do, you know? There aren't these type of places where we can openly talk with someone other than, you know, like your trusted friend or someone you know from like, you know, long time and you want to share those type.
अनि एउटा कुरा चाहिँ हाम्रो कम्युनिटी के छ भने सपोज अब एउटा मान्छेले आफ्नो परिवार सपोज दे सिक हेल्प होइन, तर अरू कम्युनिटीलाई थाहा भयो भने के भन्छ त कम्युनिटी भन्दाखेरि एउटा शब्द निकाल्छ कि ए त्यो मान्छे बौला भएछ भन्छ. त्यो बौला भन्ने बित्तिकै द्याट ब्रिङ्स अ मोर हुन्छ नि मेन्टल हेल्थ इस्युज इन यु because you wanted to seek help, but then people are calling you bola because you're seeking help because you couldn't handle yourself. So त्यही भएर मैले अघि भीमले भने अनुसार जति आफू सिक गर्न गयो अनि कम्युनिटीले थाहा भयो नि मेन्टल हेल्थको हेल्प के लागि हेल्प सिक गर्न गयो, कसले थाहा पायो अनि आफ्नो परिवारलाई थाहा भनिदियो भने सबैले ए मान्छे बौला छ यसले हेल्प माग्न गइरहेको छ भनेर हुन्छ नि. त्यस्तो त्यो उयो सबैतिर फैलिन्छ के, प्रब्लम धेर बनिन्छ कि. अब आम सिकिङ कोही हेल्प गर्न सिक के अरे मेन्टल हेल्प सिक गरिरहेको छ भने लेट देम होइन, इन्स्टेड अफ जजिङ. त्यही भएर हाम्रो कम्युनिटीमा being judged and like people judging others has caused a big problem in like हुन्छ नि seeking help. So
यसको सल्युसन चाहिँ के हो त? अब हामी सबैजना सधैँ भरि डराएर मात्रै त भएन नि त, आफ्नो समस्या भन्नलाई बोल्नको लागि हैन अनि हामी पनि के रे युएसमा बस्न थालेको पनि अब नर्मली ओभरअल कुरा गर्ने भने झन्डै 15 इयर्स जस्तो भइसक्यो हैन अब त हामी कल्चरसँग पनि ब्लेन्ड हुनुपर्ने हो अब त धेरैवटा कुरा तर स्टिल हामी यो ग्रुप अफ इन्डिभिजुअलले पनि यस्तो गफ गर्छ भने हाम्रो प्यारेन्ट्सहरूले अलिकति अब यहाँ आएर स्कुल नजाने हाई स्कुल नजाने कलेज नजानेहरूको अन्डरस्ट्यान्डिङ चाहिँ के होला त झन् सल्युसन चाहिँ के हो त अब यो यस्तो कुराहरूको तिमीहरूलाई चाहिँ के लाग्छ कस्तो चाहिँ गरे जस्तो लाग्छ मन यस्ता के गर्नुपर्छ हामीले
well के गर्नुपर्छ भन्दाखेरि like okay there's like so much we're in US right there's so many resources outside you know there's so many people that you can go to there's like I don't know you can probably like you know they have a club through organization through you can set up some kind of like what I like talk events talk show you know to understand more like you know or like help understand the help that you can get the resources like there's like millions of like things you can do like psychology psychiatrists is like so much so what I think is just you know there should be something that can like that should be explained to our parents
I think one of the points that we didn't mention throughout all of this mental health talk is, you know, we talked about how we think people are going to judge us, how people won't listen to us. But I think a part of mental health issues and not expressing it is also like being a disappointment to the people that are close to us. A lot of people don't understand mental health because they don't have that education in the first place. So when you go and approach them and you say, hey, like I have these issues, like being a disappointment to them limits us from talking to them. And when you can't talk to the generation above us because they don't understand, and you can't really talk to the generation below because they're trying to figure their stuff out too, then we have to create these platforms where we can come together and talk about these issues. And going back to your solution idea, that this is what the club does, you know, like even if we don't dive very deep into each individual problem, because that would take a pretty long time if everybody went into specific details about their issues they're going through. But if one person comes and talks about, hey, like I'm going through this type of issue, like for example in our social discussions, if someone comes and mentions like I'm feeling the pressure of underperforming, then other people in that crowd can be like, hey, like I feel the same way. And when that you know, presentation person gives out solutions for how he can overcome something like that, then that person can be like, okay, maybe I can implement that. And then we have discussions on that as well. So solutions are being done. I feel like it's a very slow and steady step rather than something that's big movement for the whole community to be involved in. We can only do so much with two hands. And the more people we reach out, the more hands we reach out. So the more people we can reach out. It's just a matter of time.
Obviously, like the first step to like helping yourselves with your mental health issues is talking it out. But I think one thing that we don't really touch on or really talk about is what about the person receiving it?
Yeah.
Should the person going through a mental health crisis have to reach out to you, or you as that person that they want to talk to be like, hey, you've been down a little bit. Are you okay? Right. You want to talk? How's it been? Because when you have friends or you have people that you're around, it only takes about a week to understand their energy. And you can tell so quickly when they shift. Like, I'll be in our computer lab or whatever. This man knows me so well that if I even go quiet for 3 seconds, he'll immediately be like, yo, are you good? And some of the time, it'll just be a random like, oh, I'm quiet. And some other times, it'll be like, oh, I'm actually like overthinking about things. And then he asks me if I'm okay. I tell him what's going on, and then I feel much better. And those things don't just kind of go away.
I feel like our generation understand more about mental health than the older generation. And like, you know, seeing someone that is already down or someone that is not performing well in school or like outside, then we see that as like, you know, everything going well in your household or like, you know, outside of your life, then we see that. But if that's like within our family, like our family is not, you know, I don't know if they see it or not, but like it's just, they're not being able to come out, confront us saying, oh, आज तेरो दिन कस्तो भएको थियो and stuff like that. त्यस्तो छैन क्या हाम्रो familyमा.
I feel like people are good at hiding their issues, family issues. A lot of people go through stuff and they want to have this repetition to keep. They want to have this family image that they want to keep. A lot of issues goes within family, and you know, again समाजले के भन्छ, what are people going to say?
अनि हाम्रो चाहिँ के छ भने hiding ourselves कस्तो मैले के कसरी भन्न खोजेको भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ हाम्रो ढाँट्ने चलन छ क्या प्यारेन्ट्सलाई चाहिँ अब म बजार गएको छ भने म साथीकोमा गएको हुन्छ नि खुलेर नभन्ने किन त्यो कल्चरै छैन पहिलेदेखि नै जे गर्दैछ त्यो नभन्ने के अर्कै भन्ने हैन अनि त्यो कल्चर पनि अब उसले भने जस्तो ओ माय गुडनेस भीमले भने जस्तो उसको नाम मलाई थाहा भीमले भने जस्तो के हामी पनि अब डाइनिङ टेबलमा बसेर एकअर्कामा अब कस्तो छ के छ दिदी बहिनी कस्तो छ भाइहरू कस्तो छ हैन त्यो कल्चर अलिअलि हामीलाई त थाहा भयो नि त अब हामीले चाहिँ सिकाउने हो क्या घरमै कसरी गर्ने भनेर
आई थिङ्क दुई थोक दाइले भनेको त्यो ढाँटेर हिँड्ने भन्नुमा नि अब पहिला फ्रेसमेन इयरमा कलेज आउने बित्तिकै अब लाइक कलेज आयो घर गयो कलेज आयो घर गयो स्केड्युल थियो नि त 1 वर्षको होइन अनि एनएससी सुरु भएपछि अब कलेज गयो एनएससी मिटिङ हुन्छ कि इभेन्ट हुन्छ होइन अनि लाइक धेरै दिन भएको थियो जुन चाहिँ लाइक म बेलुका घर आउने होइन अनि मम्मी बुवाले सोध्नुहुन्थ्यो लाइक कलेज गएको भन्छस् राति 9 बजी आउँछस् कहाँ जान्छस् के गर्छस् भन्नुहुन्थ्यो अनि अब अहिले चाहिँ झन् अरूसँग इन्भल्भ भएपछि त्यता पनि हिँड्नु पऱ्यो होइन अनि अहिले चाहिँ लाइक बुझ्नु भएको रहेछ कि ए लाइक इभेन्टको फोटो देख्दाखेरि ए गएकै रहेछ जान्छु भन्थ्यो गएको रहेछ गएर फर्केर आयो होइन अरूको पनि त्यही छ अनि अर्को चाहिँ बिर्सिँदाखेरि के भन्नु ब्याक आउँछु म
ढाक्ने चलन छ बढी जस्तो के राइट जहाँ गएको त्यही नभन्ने अर्कै ठाउँ भन्ने
हुन्छ नि I feel like that if that lie makes them happy then why not continue going with that होइन त like but like about our job is to tell them truthful and being like all truthful and all that होइन त तर अब उहाँहरूले अन्डरस्ट्यान्डिङ गर्नु भएन what can we do होइन त we tell them hey you know I'm not like हुन्छ नि म यस्तो बाहिर गएर बिग्रेर अथवा I'm not doing something like that you know I'm doing something better for my future or like something that I'm trying to do with my friends that are you know we're doing something good. And one question for like everybody here is like have you ever faced a mental health crisis and how have you overcome that?
A lot of the times I just cry about it for hours. No, I'm joking.
Okay.
No, everybody deals with their issues differently. A lot of people I know, like, they just like to isolate themselves and then they want to zone out, like, in the gym. A lot of people like to go biking. They like to read. They like to cry, maybe. Not me. And but what was the question?
How have you dealt with
right. I think my biggest thing is I like to do something that I can exert something out of my body. Sometimes I keep inside, but it feels better when I can exert it out. Like, if that means, like, you know, going to gym and punching something or just letting that energy and frustration out, so then afterwards I can coolly think about like what are the next steps that can be taken.
Something that I like doing when I'm like is exactly what she said, but with soccer. Just like going to the park and just kicking the ball as hard as I can. Usually missing the goal, but that's not the point. Yeah. Just getting your energy out, because like end of the day, if you're tired because you did something productive, that's much better than being tired because you didn't do something productive.
Nice one, brother. Nice one. Okay.
What about you guys?
I mean, I haven't gone through a mental health crisis, but I've gone through a perspective crisis about like how I viewed my life and everything. Like, I think too much. Like when I said the thing about overthinking, I was talking about me. Like, I think too much. I start seeing solutions or endings to things simply because of something that happened. And how I dealt with that was I just started realizing, okay, all this stuff is literally in my head. It hasn't happened, nor will it happen. And the times it does happen, that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean that every single situation, every single overthinking possibility is going to happen. But it's kind of like, it's kind of weird because when you overthink, some of the times you think like the exact thing that's going to happen, and then a few weeks or days later, that exact scenario happens, and you're like, why should I stop overthinking?
I feel like there's a thing called like positive and negative manifestation. Yes. That's definitely a huge thing. Like, if you think something about something negative that's gonna happen and you manifest it over and over and over, eventually like everything is gonna line up in a way that it will happen.
I think when you overthink, you react to a situation that hasn't happened, which causes you to cause the thing that you overthought about.
I think one great example of when I did the opposite of the usual like negative overthinking was like I got in a car accident because I was being dumb and I wanted to overtake someone. And when the accident happened, in the car I'm thinking like, oh, whatever. And then I get out of the car, and then for a minute I was like, you know what? It's okay. It's an experience. I'm sure they're gonna be more worried that I'm okay, more than that. Oh, I got in an accident, and I didn't really think. And in that same moment, I went to the car to check where the damages were. 0, no damages to my car, but that other person's car had a whole dent. And there I was like, you know what? This is great. Boom.
Wow.
Like, what I want to say is, like, we talked about mental health and all that, right? And we have this platform, Nepali Association Club. What has the club done to fight against, like, you know, mental health crisis or help us students that are in need of those?
Yeah, I mean, we have done so many events for our club, for our members to come out there, enjoy that time. So I feel like we have created a platform where members can come, because our events mostly weekends, so that's the time when people will be home. They have some have work and some don't. That's when like people have time to think about stuff. Like we have events in those days that actually makes them like leave those stuff at home, and then they come to the event. They have fun, enjoy. We make it fun. We try to make it fun. So yeah, I feel like NSC has done a lot for our members because we do fun activities. We do social discussions, as we mentioned earlier in our meeting. That's like a way to talk about the stuff that we want to talk about. We want to like discuss. Yeah, so I feel like we are starting the process of like speaking out more. So I feel like, yeah, we have been doing great stuff.
Also, I quickly want to touch.
There was a fly.
I want to touch base that May is Mental Health Month. And as we mentioned, we did Jagran Night last year, and it was in May. And during that event, we showed a short clip about like mental health at that time, and we had a little bit of discussion on like mental health in our community individually, and a lot of our members that were present at the event shared, you know, their take on mental health. So we give the platform and the space and the time to listen and allow people to share what they want about their views on mental health. I feel like one thing that we could do better is perhaps give a little bit more listening. I feel like a lot of people want to express, but sometimes we joke around about it a little bit too much, and it doesn't get as serious. So a lot of people, you know, don't express as they would like to. So that's something that I would like to change, or would like the club to change.
Someone who has already been to NAC. Let's hear something from our former member.
Former member. I don't know. I didn't go much to the meetings and stuff, but you know, seeing the social discussions and stuff. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of help that you guys do, because you have social discussions, and then you have I think like presentations. And the presentation you guys do, like, you know, you allow them to share like what's going on in the community and stuff. So yeah, there is. And one question I had for you guys is, like, you know, you guys go home after college, after a long day, right? You got some of you guys are in college like from 9 to 9 sometimes, from 9 to 8 sometimes, right? When you guys go home, say, not just like, okay, weekends ma, you know, when you guys go home, you guys are relaxing. Do you guys ever tell your parents, like, or do your parents ever ask you how is college going? How is what are you doing? Is it going good for you? Do they ask you that?
My situation is kind of different because like back in like high school, middle school, my dad was very involved, like, I'm going to tell you, you know, I had to show him my report card every time. But I'm a pretty good student. I get good grades and stuff, and because of that, my dad has full belief, like, So he doesn't really ask that much, but when he does, he just says like, "Is everything going good?" And then I just tell him, "Yeah," and then that's pretty much it.
In my household, I have 2 little sisters, and one is in middle school. So my parents try to be involved with her since she's still in that developing age, and I like to think that I'm like 8 years younger than I am and also be her age. So whenever I do go and hang out with them, we have, you know, a little bit of those conversations, and it's not like full out like I will tell you detail what happened throughout my day. This is what happened in college, but just the exciting part, just to keep it short and sweet, and then go on about the rest of the day.
I think I get asked, but it's not like directly like as a keba, like as a customer, but it's more like कहाँ गएको थिएँ right, and then like कलेज गएको थिएँ आज यस्तो इभेन्ट थियो यस्तो भयो like नारायणले यसो गरौ सौरभले यसो गरौ more like that. राम्रो कुरा.
Yeah, mentally draining भएको छ भने पनि like you know when you guys get asked that question, it feels good. Like does it help, you know, a little more stress हुन्छ नि जुन त्यो stress उयो हुन्छ.
Right.
What I can say is like that's what we're kind of lacking in like our community. Where like daile भन्नु भने अघि we're not sitting together and then chit-chatting about like खाँदाखेरि हुन्छ नि, chit-chatting about how's your day going or like what is happening with your life. Maybe that sometimes if you hear that from your family members, it feels like, you know, they care about you, you know. Like not trying to say that, you know, they don't care about us, but like त्यस्तो सुन्दाखेरि पनि it means a lot. Right, exactly.
We have the iPad culture, so everybody's on their technology while eating dinner.
One thing is, I think like our situation with the community is kind of different. It's not directly asking how was your day. It was more of like actions, like बिहान होइन like मम्मी म कलेज like बेलुका सोध्नुहुन्छ कति बजी कलेज जान्छस् भनेर, अनि अब 10 बजी भनेपछि पहिल्यै उठेर like भात रेडी गरिदिनुहुन्छ होइन. Like that's such like showing so much like love and caring. So thank you, Mom. I love you.
That was exactly what I was
Shout out to all the moms out there.
So
Shout out to Mom and Dad.
So yeah, I mean they don't show directly, but like they're aware of कि मेरो छोरा स्कुल जाँदैछ यति बजे, let me prepare something for him. Like they're not out front, किनकि I think they're like you said, it's the culture मै छैन क्या त्यस्तो खाले, but they're showing indirectly by like हुन्छ नि different type of love. Like हुन्छ नि मेरो मम्मी अब काममा जानुहुन्छ right, she still comes back like कामबाट आएर like भोलि बिहान अथवा खाना सब्जी पकाएर she has food for us. Like अब मम्मीलाई मैले भन्यो भने मम्मी can you make me like हुन्छ नि मेरो स्कुल यतिखेर छ भात अलिकति भुटिदिनु अथवा खाजा बनाइदिनु भन्दा she will literally do it even after like हुन्छ नि 8 घण्टा काम गरिसकेर पनि. So like that type of love is you cannot find that anywhere. हुन्छ नि कहीँ भेटिदैन क्या. No matter how much you hate your parents or like you know what goes with it, like you cannot find those type of love anywhere in the world.
Correct.
And I think family love is like very sincere. It's not like they are loving you to gain something. They're loving you to love you.
It's okay. You can say. Yeah. मैले के जोड्न खोजेको भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ जति पनि अब अघि हामीले भन्यो नि हाम्रो कल्चर छैन, हामी माया जति गर्छौँ देखाउन जान्दैनौँ क्या. हामी एक्सप्रेसै गर्न सक्दैनौँ. अनि हामी कहिले पनि हाम्रो बाबुआमालाई नजिकको मान्छेलाई आई लभ यु ड्याड, आई लभ यु मम हामी धेरै कम्ती भन्छौँ. भर्खर तिमीहरूको जेनेरेसनले भर्खर सुरु गरेको छ होइन. त्योभन्दा अगाडि धेरै हामी नभन्नेबाट भन्दा कहिले पनि कल गरेर इभन अब अहिले ऱ्यान्डम कोही मान्छेले आएर क्यान यु कल यो मम एन्ड से आई लभ यु, तँलाई के चाहियो के फकाउनको लागि कल गरिस् होइन. किन त्यो छ नि त, त्यसो त्यो दिमाग जान्छ क्या आमा बाबाहरूको. अनि त्यो भएर हाम्रो कल्चर पनि छ. कल्चर अब हामी बसाउने हामी जे कुरा पनि के गरिरहेछौँ भने कल्चर छैन हाम्रो, पहिलेदेखिको ह्याबिट छैन भनेर हामी त्यसलाई पछाडि छोडि पनि रहेछौँ कति ठाउँमा होइन. त्यसो नगरेर अब कल्चर नभए त अब हामीले इस्टाब्लिस गर्ने हो नि, हामीले बनाउने हो नि, हामीले सुरु नगरे कसले गर्छ, यो इन्डिभिजुअलले पनि नगरेर कसले गर्छ होइन त. त्यो भएर पनि अलराइट गाइस, मलाई त खुसी लाग्यो आज तिमीहरूसँग गफ गरेर, यहाँ सक्नको लागि खुसी लाग्यो. एकदमै रमाइलो भयो, राम्रो कुराहरू भयो. अहिले मेन्टल हेल्थदेखि पछाडि आउँदाखेरि लिडरसिपदेखि पछाडिदेखिको कुराहरू एकदमै मिठो छ. अगाडिको चाहिँ तिमीहरूको कुरा भएको छ, क्लबले के गर्छ, क्लब किन खोलियो, किन जरुरी छ होइन. अझ अब मेरो चाहिँ अझ पनि तिमीहरूलाई शुभकामना के छ भने धेरैभन्दा धेरै स्टुडेन्टहरू जोडियो तिमीहरूसँग. र तिमीहरूले यस्तो राम्रो काम गरिरह अझै धेरै अब कलेज सकिँदाखेरि पनि एटलिस्ट यो ग्रुपसँग जोडिएर सकेर पनि अब उनीहरूले भन्दै थियो जस्तै सोभितहरूले अर्को ग्रुप खोलेको छ सिनियरको लागि होइन भनेर गर्छ एटलिस्ट जोडिएर काम गऱ्यो भने के हुन्छ भने पछाडिसम्म साथी भनेको चाहिँ अहिले चाहिँ के छ भने साथी छोड्न सजिलो छ साह्रै सजिलो छ किनभने यसको एउटा इमेल एउटा टेक्स्ट नफर्काउँदाखेरि कल दुई तिनचोटि कलको अथवा टेक्स्टको रिप्लाई नगरेपछि साथी छोडिन्छ अर्को पालिदेखि उसले बोलाउँदैन नि त होइन तर साथी जोड्न चाहिँ साह्रै गाह्रो छ जोडिँदैन साथी किनभने आफ्नो अब सबै आफ्नो मनको कुरा भन्नु पऱ्यो सबै थोक भन्नु पऱ्यो अनि उसलाई ल्याउनु पऱ्यो उसको त्यो हाम्रो के भन्छ बुढाबुढीले भन्छ नि सबै शनि ग्रहहरू सबै मिल्नुपर्छ क्या एउटा साथी हुनको लागि
अपडेट गर्नु
पऱ्यो अनि फेरि आफ्नो कुरा सबै भन्नु पऱ्यो त्यही भएर साथी बनाउन गाह्रो छ छोड्न सजिलो छ तर भएको साथीलाई चाहिँ नछोड्ने सँगै लामो समय जाने एकअर्कालाई हेल्प गर्दै मैले अब पहिले भनेको थिएँ नि तिमीहरूलाई जस्तै एउटै कम्पनी खोल्यो एकजना साथीभाइहरूले भने त्यही कम्पनीमा आफ्नो सँगैको साथी अर्को सिइओ होस् एकाउन्टेन्ट होस् अब के भन्छ डिरेक्टर होस् एउटै ग्रुपको साथीहरू भयो भने कति प्रोडक्टिभ हुन्छ होला त्यो काम होइन त्यो भएर साथी बनाउन गाह्रो छ छोड्न सजिलो छ भएको साथी चाहिँ नछोडौँ सधैँ सँगै काम गरौँ एन्ड या किप अप द गुड वर्क गाइज आई ह्याड अ रियली गुड टाइम विथ यु गाइज होइन खुसी लाग्यो एन्ड थ्याङ्क यू सो मच वान्स अगेन तिमीहरूको केही छ अन्तिममा भन्नु भने प्लिज गो हेड एन्ड अहिलेसम्म जतिजनाले यहाँ पिजन फेदरको यो यो पडकास्ट यहाँसम्म सुन्नुभयो तपाईँहरू सम्पूर्णलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद आज लिटल ऱ्यान्डम छ अलिकति ऱ्यान्डम खालको पाराले हाम्रो सबै समान राइट नभएकोले गर्दाखेरि तपाईँहरूलाई कस्तो लाग्यो भन्नु पनि होला जहाँसम्म लाग्छ हामीले एउटा यङ इन्डिभिजुअलसँग एउटा ग्रुप अफ इन्डिभिजुअलसँग गफ गर्न इच्छा गरेको थियौँ उनीहरूले गर्दै गरेको प्रोजेक्टको बारेमा खुसी लाग्यो एन्ड वान्स अगेन थ्याङ्क यू सो मच पिजन फेदर स्टुडियोलाई लाइक सेयर सब्सक्राइब गर्न नबिर्सिनु होला के छ गाइस अन्तिममा जाँदै दुई शब्द राख नि त आफ्नो दाइले के चाहिँ यो चाहिँ किन नसोधेन दाइले योपालि भन्ने केही छ भने प्लिज
होइन अब अरू त केही भन्नु छैन अगाडि गएर आउँदै गर्न पायौँ होइन पाऊँ दाजु इन्भाइट गरिराख्नु धेरै कुरा कति कुरा हामीले अहिले बिर्सिन सकेका हुन्छौँ त्यसो अब पछि गएर हुन्छ नि अझै राम्रो काम गरेपछि गफ गरौँला सेयर गरौँला त्यतिखेर काम पाएपछि कामको कुरा
स्ट्रेसको बारेमा भन्दा हुन्छ ए यस्तो पो हुँदो रहेछ किन डिग्री निकाल्छ
पैसा कमाउन सजिलो छैन केटाहरू भने जस्तो
but yeah thank you for having us
Right. The biggest thing is having a platform to speak, and this is one of the biggest platforms to voice what we need to say. So, very grateful.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. Thank you to Bhai and
Thank you. Hopefully no more.
That is probably all. Right,